not money I seek, nor personal gain. No, what I crave is power, and power is what I have.
Can anything now save mankind from demonic Dr. Doom?
A short time later, in Dr. Doom's amazing secret laboratory.
The track was like a thorn in his back. As for the rhymes, I'll give y'all fair warning, it's crack. Whoever starts to smoke and come back. It's a heart attack up in some bum shack, sharper than a thumbtack. His body was a temple made of chemicals to the dimple. To him still it wasn't so simple. Kept his right and left hand beefing, one knocking teeth in, the other one chiefing. But first, the song'll make you wanna stomp your 10 toes. Souped up hoopty pinto off a pimp my whip, before they put the system in and had it all stripped.
That's right, Doom.
There ain't no need to trip. Indeed, he ripped scripts from here to Jabip. Get a grip, leave it a dag mess for beer. Burn it like a bag of swag cess in the air.
Now this is just my theory, but I don't think it's simple natural phenomena.
From that moment on, the world could never be the same.
Like they say, it's easy when you know how.
Thank you for your report, Mr. Holloman. But no matter what resources he may have, or what means he may use, we will not allow this free nation to be a dictatorship. Certainly not under an evil, sinister devil such as Doom. There's only one thing to do. We shall show this egomaniac that the people of this country were born free and remain free. That'll be all.
But sir, what do you order?
Never mind that. What else we got?
The next day, having received no word from the White House on his demands, Dr. Doom begins his one-man war.
Money gone, fuck friends. I need a homie that know me when all these motherfucking cops be on me. I got problems, ain't nobody calling back. Now what the fuck is happening with my ball and cap? Remember me, I'm your homie that was down the brawl, sipping Hennessy, hanging with the clowns and all. We used to do is drink brew, screw, and come and do. We had bitches by the dozens. We fucking cousins. You can throw your middle finger if you feel me low. A nigga just got paid and we still was broke. It took time, but finally the cash was mine. All the rewards of a hustler stuck in the ground. Look around, and all I see is snakes and fakes, just like scavengers waiting to take a hustler's pay. And when you stuck, where the fuck is all your friends? They straight busted and can't be trusted. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I'm sipping Tangeray and juicing what's the use, cause I'm a hopeless thug. Ain't no love, reminiscing on how close we was way back in the day, before they put the crack in the way. Hey, how much money can you stack in a day? It's getting rough, collect calls from my niggas and cups. I recollect we used to ball, now just living's enough. I stand tall in the winter, summer, spring, and fall. Thug for life, sprawled all across the wall and all. About my dollars, make me wanna holler, drop an album, sell a million, give a fuck about tomorrow. I know it's getting crazy at the dark, these mobs keep on huffing and puffing. Ain't no fear in my heart. What's going on in the ghetto? Still struggling, strive. I still roll with the heater, smoking chocolate tie. In 94, I'll be going solo. Too many problems of my own, so I'm rolling dolo. Fuck all y'all. went from rags to riches, quick to socializing with the baddest bitches. Went from a bucket to a rag with switches. I'm seeing that around the corner. I'm bumping Gloria, doing 90 cause I wanna. I'm getting high like I said it was some chocolate time mixed in some Indonesia. Watch me fry, and even though I know the cops behind me, hit the weed enough, I continue doing 90. Will I get caught? Another ticket, get the kick it in court. Fuck the law, give a shit, I'm even worse than before. I know they wanna see a nigga buried, but I ain't worried, still throwing these things. Got me locked in these chains, and hey nigga, what the fuck is you wailing about? Soon as I hit the cell, I'll be bailing out. And when I hit the streets, I'm in the rush the ball. I'm screaming thug like nigga, fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all, man. Fuck all y'all. I need nobody. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all the hard copy and first edition, Daily News, New York Post, all those motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. Fuck 'em.
fizzle. Production. Whoa, whoa. Missy. The princess is here.
Automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. My body's so melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin, Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, let me see you. Here we go. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody, get on the floor. Break the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you. 1, 2 step. I love it when you 1, 2 step. Everybody, 1, 2 step. We about to get it on. Outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it. Jazzy made it. So retarded, top charted. Ever since the day I started, strut my stuff and guess I flaunt it. Goodies make the boys jump on it. No, I can't control myself now. Let me do my 1, 2 step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Break the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2 step. I love it when you 1, 2 step. Everybody now 2 step. We about to get it on. Like this. It don't matter to me. We can dance slow. Whichever way the beat drop, our bodies will like this. Swing it up, yeah, Mr. DJ, and we will rock you. We can dance slow. Whichever way the beat drop, our bodies will go. Swing it up, yeah, Mr. DJ, and we will rock you.
In your backyard, word to God.
Close your eyes and imagine, feel the magic. Vegas on acid, seen through Yves Saint Laurent glasses. And I realized that I've arrived, cause it take more than a magazine to kill my vibe. Does he write his own rhymes? Sort of. I thank him. That mean I forgot better shit than you ever thought of. Damn, is he really that caught up? I ask, if you talking about classes, do my name get brought up? I remember I couldn't afford a Ford Escort or even a 4-track recorder. So it's only right that I let the top drop on a drop-top Porsches for yourself, that's important. If a stripper named Portia and you get tips from any man, then your fat friend, her nickname is Minivan. Excuse me, that's just the Henny, man. I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, I can't because throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever.
Testicles, 1, 2, testicles.
I was sick about awards, couldn't nobody cure me. Only player that got robbed and kept all his jewelry. Alicia Keys tried to talk some sense in them. 30 minutes later, seen there's no convincing them. What more could you ask for? The international asshole who complain about what he is old and throw a tantrum like he is 3 years old. You gotta love it though, somebody still speak from his soul. And wasn't changed by the change or the game or the fame. When he came in the game, he made his own lane. Now all I need is y'all to pronounce my name. It's Kanye, but some of my plastics still say Kane. Got family in the D, kinfolk from Motown. Back in the Shy, them folks ain't from Motown. Life moving too fast, I need to slow down. Girl, and give me no ass, she needs to go down. My father Ben said I need Jesus, so he took me to church and let the water wash over my Caesar. The preacher said we need leaders. Right then, my body got still like a paraplegic. You know who you call, you got a message to leave it. The rock stand tall and you would never believe it. Taking diamonds and throw them up like you bulimic. Yeah, the beat cold, but the flow is anemic. After debris settles and the dust gets swept off, Big K pick up where Young Hope left off. Right when magazines wrote Kanye West off. I drop my new shit, it sound like the best of. A&R's looking like we messed up. Grammy night, damn right, we got dressed up. Bottle after bottle till we got messed up. In the studio, but really though, yeah, he next up. People asking me is I'm gonna give my chain back. That'll be the same day I give the game back. You know the next question, dawg, yo, where Dame at? This track the Indian dance to bring our rain back. What's up with you and Jay, man? Are y'all okay, man? They pray for the death of our dynasty like amen. But right here stands amen with the power to make a diamond with his bare hands. Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time I rhyme. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever.
Leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody, got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, killing this one slide. Hey. Don't you wanna dance with me, dawg? I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the pain. Sure. It's a thriller in a trap. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No. I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Killing this one slide. 2,000 shorties wanna tie the knot. 200 shooters on my brother's block. Pedal off the roads like I love it now. Maybe not. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't stop. Won't stop. Never stop. Got so many ops, I be mistaken ops for other ops. Got so many people that I love out of trouble spot. Other than the family, I got it's either you or me. That's just how I think it's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. 2 or 3 of us about to creep where they staying. Black leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody, got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, killing this one slide. 2C slide, then I hit it double time. Then I hit a spin, cause we spun that block a couple times. If it's not the right time, it'll always be another time. Man, I ain't even tripping, we'll just see him in the summertime. Oh, yeah. Can't describe the pressure I be putting on myself, yeah. Really, I just can't afford to lose nobody else, yeah. If they moving shaky, we just do the shit ourselves, but if I'm moving shaky, Chelsea do the shit himself, yeah. Solo niggas on a YOLO for real. Heard a lot about you, but we don't know for real. Next time, guarantee the truth will get revealed. Black leather glove, no sequins. Yeah. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody. everybody got a piece. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, killing this one slide. Hey. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the pain. Sure, it's a thriller in a trap. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide.
Haters wonder why Gambino got the game. Half-tied ticky, all she wanna do is bang. Got her hair done, French braids, now she ASAP. Bino so insensitive, she asking why you stay there. I'm chillin', real nigga feelin', rich kid asshole, paint me as a villain. Still spittin' that cash flow, DJ Khaled. I got penthouse on both coasts, PH balance, real nigga I rep those. Why though? Cause I said so. Shit deep in that Pepto. I got 5 on it like Benfo. I got more tail than that Petco. You faker than some sweet and low. Yeah, you got some silverware, but really, are you eating? Are you eating? Nigga, are you eating? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner's for beginners. You ain't eating no.
What is going on? You are listening to 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, whether you're watching on Twitch, on YouTube, or you're listening live. Thank you so much for joining us. This is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, and like always, you can just sit back, relax for the next 2 and whatever hours to spend some time with us, chop it up with us, get into the conversations, get into our special guest who we got right now. Like always, if you're feeling generous, go ahead and send all your generous donations to $313 Urban Rhythm Radio just to help this station keep going. And also, if you want to request a song, send a shout out, you can do so by sending us a text or a phone call, or you can ask questions to our special guests. You can hit us up at 313-288-5070. And like always, follow us and like us on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. And today we have a special guest, man, just an old friend, somebody I grew up, a brother, just an awesome artist. He's doing a lot of great things for the city when it comes to music, and just man, this guy's put a lot of artists on the map, and I have to like give him all the credit because certain events that he throws, a lot of things that he does just to help out artists, and that's what this station, you know, thanks to him, we're going to be chopping it up a little later. I'm going to share that story on how it kind of evolved to what we're doing now here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. But without further ado, I want to introduce our guest who will be joining us for this show, this special edition of 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. We got Sombra in the house. So glad to have you, bro.
What's good, my boy? Muchas gracias for having me, man. I appreciate you. We come a long way, man. We all come a long way, you know. Even Z in this bitch. Manny, what's up? What's good, my boy?
What up, though?
But yeah, thank you for having me. I'm kind of nervous. It's the first time I be on radio, so.
Oh, you're good, bro. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna be chopping up with Sombra in just a little bit, but. Like always, I am your host, RockyRoad313, alongside our co-host, DJ Mastermind, Mr. SwZee, a.k.a. Temple Beats, our creative director, Manny Banks, and our audio technician, Victorino. This is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. Before we get chopping it up with Sombra, let's get into some music. This is the Lord's mix, the Lord's Word mix. This is Born Bishop. We're going to kick it off with Thankful.
DJ Payne 1.
Yeah. Thankful. Thankful.
wasn't for the man upstairs, I wouldn't have made it. I'm glad that I changed my life, I upgraded. Traps that I've been in, walked out, I made it. Snares I done been in, walked out unscathed in. No time for playing. Every single fraction goes in for thanking. Giving up praise, thinking, running my mind, thinking, long as I'm not sinking. Gotta keep your eyes on the main goal. You can do anything that you aim for. All of these things in your reach, shout it. Spud Webb, get the ducking on the lead, shout it. I was last, now I'm leader of the team, shout it. I forgive you, but you can't do nothing for me. Watch me do my Carmelo breaking ankles. Yeah, I'm so thankful.
Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
I'm so thankful, you know.
Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
Yeah. Through it all, man, you gotta be wise. A lot of people don't wanna see you rise. Don't listen to them, just look into their eyes. And you will see that you the one that they despise and evil that they prize. So be careful how and who you associate. They start to retaliate off of resignate. The good in your life to this present day. But keep on living that until you go away. And when you gone, watch it linger. Stay afloat, just like the note from an ill singer. Can't nobody stop this what God give. And somehow the power flow, it is positive. When they hear this, they give emojis. With the praying hands to show they all know me. And then I put my hands together to show God I love him. And I won't change ever, I'm thankful. Thankful. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be thankful. Thankful. Sometimes you just got to be thankful.
That was Born Bishop with Thankful, and we're going to keep it going with the Lord's Word Mix. Next up, we got from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, this is Didactic with Thank You.
Before the day we met, I heard many things about you. People told me you loved me, I had to know how true or erroneous it was. In my loneliness I rushed, but you saw me first before I sought you out and found you. They said you were hard to reach, but now I truly see that you were pursuing me way before I knew it'd be. You and me renewing me from speaking gloomily, introducing me to your family approvingly. Sometimes I still wonder why you ended up choosing me. I was lost, but you said you never intended on losing me. I went from thoughts of suicide to thoughts of you and I, and our new lives unified together, never to divide. Got a new attitude, can measure the magnitude of my infinite gratitude for your perfect attributes. Only you could fill my void and never disappoint. Just because I love you, a couple people still avoid. Thank you for that knock on my place. Put an end to my rough summer days. On that one summer day when my pains got erased. Help me to live the proper way as I wait to be in your embrace. Now I'm safe, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll never forget the night I fell in love with you. You fixed my corrupted views as we discussed it through. Started when the night was calm. You lifted high my arm, gave me a new outlook on the life I once tried to harm. Met me on my lowest, the key that made me open up. You turned my life around, connected in a potent touch. Such love, I didn't deserve it, I wasn't worth it. But when I felt worthless, you gave me purpose. So I'll be holding your hand until I'm old and can't stand. Cause when I thought I couldn't, you told me I can. Consoling me when I craved the rope and to hang from my throat and to send a note to folk and to friends. But there was hope even then. And when doped up with grams, I was alone. You extended your help, broke, and you mended me. So thank you for unfolding your plan, for the resolve you began, and for molding a man. Thank you for that knock on my place. Put an end to my rough summer days. On that one summer day when my pains got erased. Help me to live the proper way as I wait to be in your embrace. Now I'm safe, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for giving me the power to flush those drugs. When deep inside me, I felt that rush, those tugs. That felt your arms around me when there was no hug. You crushed my grudges like I would crush those buds. With bombs in my palms as I would crush those rocks. I thought I was doomed, but you crushed those odds. You gave warmth to my cold heart, shine to my shade. When I was down and out, you put a smile on my face. Filled me with joy, who knew I'd ever burst laughing. Lacking nothing, you're the only treasure worth having. The only one I don't have to guard my heart from. Your love was the answer to all of my problems. I was solemn and only it could have softened how hardened my heart had gotten darkened and rotten. Distraughtly walking, internally hateful. So you are forever loved, I'm eternally grateful. Cause of what you did for me and showed me one night. Found out just how much your love flowed for me in spite of me hurting you. Cause I was supposed to have died. So thank you, God, I owe you my life. Thank you for all the love that you gave. Thank you for the price that you paid. Sacrifice that you made to set my life straight. Without you, my whole life was a waste. As I wait to be in your embrace, now I'm safe, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for having got me amazed. From this world wanted to plot and escape. Thought I gotta hate, I just got a lot of aches. Now I love only you, saw my fate. As I wait to be in your embrace, now I'm safe, so I just wanna say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I testified to your grace. Answered me, that is why I now praise. You died for 3 days, I rely on your race. And so I apologize today. As I wait to be in your embrace, now I'm safe, so I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and I can just keep on going. I just want to thank you, like Don Moen. Thank you.
Shout out to Didactic. That was Thank You out of Windsor, Ontario, Canada. We're going to keep it going. Next up, we got someone from a little bit from the South. This is not really the South, but, you know, they're southern of us. From Dayton, Ohio, this is Gigi with Freedom.
Hey, I'm just trying to be real. Man. I'm just trying to be real. I'm just trying to be. This is Nepo on the beat. Hey, Bello on the beat. I'm just trying to find you. I'm just trying to find you now. I'm just trying to find you. I'm just trying to find you. I never knew all this pain could flood into my eyes. I'm used to being so strong till I felt your demise. My go-to is to drink and roll up till I'm high. Or maybe posting a pic till DM's full of guys. I'm just trying to be real so you can know it's real. Cause people hiding these days, they carry and conceal. They carry weights fully loaded and act like they don't feel. But pain that's buried ain't dead until you let it heal. Yo, and I just had enough. I had to look it face to face and say I will overcome. But I couldn't overcome until revealing begun. So I took off all the makeup and I saw who I was. I was broken, I was hurting, I was lonely, I was searching. Sudden loss that took my daddy, felt like it was overworking. I had stuff done on my feelings, so I looked so super holy. But that's phony, no one told me that the grieving went so slowly. Look, I wanted to keep it pushing and act like it ain't none. But that ain't even how Jesus was as God's only son. He never failed to speak truth and say your will be done. To others it looked like death, but he knew that he won. He even said to the Father, why you forsaken me? He didn't try to avoid it, he said it blatantly. He knew the pain that he felt, but stayed there faithfully. We act like he just don't know, like he ain't make me. Fully man, fully God, maker ain't making me. He had a choice and he chose you so graciously. He carried all of his crosses unashamedly. Time to carry our own so they see him and me. I'm just trying to be whole, see that's the real goal. Answer pain when it calls and take it off hold. Reality is reality, do not withhold. That's why there's grown folks that's broken and still got stronghold. See there's a brokenness that goes back to our childhood. Broken things do not break themselves even if they could. It's the people that's broken that need a living fix. You put your faith in what fails, well I put mine in his. Let's be whole for our children and our children's children. Breaking curses of generations, yet by the billion. Making steady foundations of truth, kingdom building. Pour on out love and the word, Holy Ghost filling.
Hey, let me talk.
I'm just trying to find you. I'm just trying to find you. Find you.
Listen.
Sexuality broken at the age of 5. Daddy spoke words to mommy that made their baby cry. Cousins touching their cousins and friends they playing house. Nobody told me this stuff, we'll turn right back around. See, I don't put all the blame on mom and dad, you see. Cause when a broken was broken, that's just reality. Grew up smoking and drinking, oh wait, so much more. Catching bodies on bodies till I was called a whore. Snorting lies, tripping acid, you name it, I was yours. Daddy dealt with addiction, but also knew the Lord. You could say that the saints ain't really perfect though. We just know we need more, and he's our living hope. We had tried everything to deal with ways to cope. Had you reach to the sky when we had hit our low. You don't get a Benz fix at a Toyota spot. You go to where it was made and where it was bought. We always trying to do God things without God. He wanted to fight your fight, but you always fought. See, what I'm trying to say is I found the perfect cure. Finished searching when I had met the living word. All my problems and faults, that's something I deserve. But grace had told me it's paid, a gift I couldn't earn. I'm not trying to persuade, there's nothing else to prove. There's a confidence when you know your God don't lose. Freedom's here, you could take it if you wanted to. God is waiting to move, cause he's in love with you. Yeah, just gotta decide. Here for you either way, just wanna see you fly.
This is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. We're going to take a little break from the music, and we're actually going live on Instagram as well. We are on YouTube, on Twitch. If you're listening live, thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, we're going to take a little break from music and talk to our special guest, Sombra, who is in the building here at Metronome Studios. Let's just go ahead and get right to it, just chopping it up with him. So thank you so much for joining us, bro. Like you mentioned, like I mentioned at the top of the show, we're going to chop it up with you for this entire show. You're going to get to chop it up with us, some of our funny segments that we love to do here, and just talk about songs of the week and all that good stuff. But before we get into all the rest of that, for those of you who are in Southwest, in surrounding areas, we got artists that are from Ohio. We got artists that are from Canada, Chicago. I don't know if we have any other artists from other states, but some of you, obviously this man is well known all over Southwest. I mean, you pretty much have come across any of his songs, and we'll be playing some of his songs throughout the show tonight. But for those who don't know who this man is, why don't you tell us who you are? Who is the man named Sombra?
What's good, Rocky? Man, ¿quién es Sombra, güey? I would consider myself a humble, ugly guy, So that's who I think I am, but I don't think that's what you asked me. I'm pretty high right now. I'm proud.
Oh, you good, bro. You good.
Pero my name's Sombra. You want to know why my name's Sombra, or?
I mean, just tell a little bit about your story.
I think
bro.
everybody wants to know.
Yeah, why do you call yourself Sombra?
I gotta ask this.
I think everybody here wants to know.
I don't know if you remember, Rocky. Back in middle school, I was always in the shadows. Because I guess I didn't want to get more burnt because I was already brown. So I was like, I was in the shadows, and some of my boys just started calling me Shadow at first. But later in the rap game, I changed my name to Sombra because I wanted something different.
Yeah.
There was already a few shadows here in Detroit, so I'm like,
in Cali, of course.
Yeah, bro, Mr. Shadow. But I want to be different, a little bit different way. So it was just Sombra or Sombrita. Thought that was a weird ass name. I don't know why I even thought about that name.
And I know, like, on a bro, you be putting in work. Like, we're gonna talk about that in just a minute, but you're always working on new music videos and stuff like that. And I'll tell you about a dope music video I have, an idea for you, but we'll talk about that just a little later. But so talk about the type of music that you do, bro. What type of music, like, would you consider that is the main idea behind it?
Man, to be honest, bro, my music changed a lot. I grew up listening to Chicano rap. So I listen to a lot of Chicano rappers, man. Mr. Shadow, Little Rob, King Lil G, Mr. Criminal, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started getting into it, it was more like I wanted to sound different. So I started doing Chicano rap over here, but it wasn't that known, and I was always off beat for a lot of years. So
yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you on that.
Yeah, so I just changed it up into Detroit stuff, but in Spanish, because shout out to my brother King Coda, because he's the one, hey, man, do some Detroit rap. And I'm like, okay, but do it in Spanish. I'm like, damn. So I did it. So, and he liked it, and a lot of people like that, that Spanglish on the Detroit beat.
Yes. Something that you don't very hear that often.
Yeah.
Especially here in the city. We got a lot of Detroit rappers, a lot of great, like you mentioned, you got King Quota. You got just a lot of great artists that kind of blew up on the music scene, on whether it's social media or YouTube, all these media platforms and not a lot of them have like the style. That's why I think that you're like genre, like you're doing something different, something that nobody else has really touched on. I mean, so King Quota kind of does it a little bit. He's got that Spanglish, but like I feel like you've actually kind of made it just jump out at you. Every song that you put out there, like it just jumps at you because it's different. It's not something that they're hearing. Especially here in Detroit. You got a lot of Detroit rappers that stick to Detroit beats and stuff like that. So what you're doing is just like it's just totally out the ball game, bro. Like it's just truly like you've made it like your style.
That's like Dub had mentioned once. He goes, when I first met Sombra, he was like, he's a completely different artist now. He's like, now he's got his own style. He's got his, his own repertoire, his own image. And he's like, it's genuine too. He's like, and it's the thing about being an artist is development. You go through your phases. We all went through the Chicano phase. We all went through the hood street phase, and then we all end up going. We end up getting into the phase that we are in now. Everybody in this room has got a different touch of music nowadays. We all do a different type of music. This guy does almost everything. So
shout out to Victorino.
Yeah,
was good.
So it's the development he was talking about. He's like he went from being the typical Chicano rapper that everybody kind of expected to. Taking two different styles and making it his own. So the shout out to Dub too. Dub has been a huge supporter too. He's always writing me and talking shit like, hey man, what you guys are doing is great. So shout out to Dub. I appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to the Beat Crushers for sure. So with talking about your music and stuff like that too, bro. Another thing I kind of wanted to ask was, what message do you want to give in your music? Like, what's the message that you want people to carry out from listening to one of your songs?
Man, el mensaje, way, it's, because mostly all my songs are just, shit talking. But there's some songs that I have done that es para la raza, Like back in the day, I did a video called Un mensaje para Donald Trump, La Voz de los Inmigrantes. That was the
I
one.
remember that. I was part of that, yep.
So I wish I could have done that one better because I was off beat. But then I did another one called Como Yo, and that was, it wasn't a Detroit beat, but it was a hip hop beat. So I was just talking about, La Raza back in the day. Also how, how Donald Trump, back, when he was president, how he was all saying we're criminals and rapists and stuff like that,
Now we got Biden.
Ooh.
Man.
Oh, bro. You're gonna get us canceled,
he
bro.
was here yesterday, man. Slowed me up. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
We still on Donald Trump's head though. Don't think we forgot about that. If you
Yeah.
listen in Trump, you know we sliding.
Oh, we're getting banned from both sides.
Yeah.
Yo, but low key, I don't like the gas prices.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't.
No,
No, I'm not messing with that,
I
bro.
feel you. I feel like it's not just the gas prices. Like we can get into this whole conversation, but like everything, like even groceries and everything is just skyrocketing, bro. Like,
ass niggas.
If gas goes up to $5 tomorrow, cause y'all want to bicker about this,
he
man,
was just
somebody's
here
getting
yesterday,
it. Somebody's getting it.
yeah. But back to Sombra, because that's what we were talking here. So, yeah, just so your message is just being you, basically. You know, that's what I took from it. It's just being you and having a voice for, like you said, for La Raza.
Yeah, that's the main thing, bro. Like I started listening to a lot of Quinto Sol, you know.
Mhm.
So Quinto Sol songs always talk about La Raza.
Yeah.
You know, but I also listen to Aquid, and they're just, you know, shit talkers. You know what I mean? They just like to mess around and just have fun. So I kind of mixed it, but I'm more like a Aquid than Quinto Sol, but I still talk about what Quinto Sol talks about, you know, in a way.
That's dope, bro. So that's just a little bit about Sombra's story. We're gonna get back into it in just a little bit, talking about, you know, what's next for him and just to get to know him a little better. I mean, I know this guy, man. We go many years. We started off in the basement, and we're, you know, it was crazy to where he's at now and just what he's doing with the whole music game. So we're gonna be talking with him just a little bit. We're gonna keep talking to him, but before we get to chopping it up more with him, more about his story and what's next for him, let's get into some more music. This is our Estilo Mexicano mix. We're gonna kick it off with Los de la Nueva Herencia. This is No Llames.
Slap that shit, compa Jeff. Me prendo un gallo pa' quemar tu recuerdo. Antes me importabas, pero ahora estoy mejor. Ya no me llames preguntando cómo estoy, porque no te va a gustar lo que ahorita hago yo. Pues ya tengo de a dos que me lo hacen mejor. Pero sí estoy puesto si quieres un buen rato. No digas que quieres una relación. Antes yo quise pero ya no. Me encanta la vida soltero. Yo antes a ti te daba de todo. Baby, ya eres el pasado. Sigo mi camino contento. Ya no llames. Los de la Nueva Herencia. Compa Tony, compa Mauri, jalados viejos. Besos, rosas y más, eso te entregaba. Y tú no valoraste mi tiempo y caricias. Tus amigas dicen que no era nada bien, pero son las primeras que llegan a mi DM. You told me through the phone that you wanted to be alone. So don't be calling me diciendo que ya regresé. Ya no busco esas cosas del amor. Todas nomás quieren dinero y yo prefiero colectarlo. Me despido con mis rolas tocando, escuchando la de Sin Frenos. Ya no llames, no te contesto.
That was Los de la Nueva Herencia with No Llames, and we're going to keep it going. This is Grupo Contagio with Polvo Maldito.
Por el bravo y sus veras, cuántos corridos he escrito por la
contarles un caso que en la historia va a quedar. A un traficante famoso lo acaban de liquidar. Lo mató su propio hijo sin poderlo remediar. El gobierno americano mandó sin saber a su hijo a que fueran a prenderlo. Los de la ley eran 5. Llegando al punto preciso y le marcaron el alto, pero rendirse no quiso y alcanzó a matar a 4. Pero al conocer a su hijo alzó las manos bien alto. No hubo tiempo de pensarlo, aquel joven disparó. Y cuando iba a rematarlo, también lo reconoció. De rodillas y llorando, perdóname, le gritó. ¿Qué quieres que te perdone? Antes de morir le dijo, anda a avisar a la corte que tú no tienes delito. El culpable de este crimen ha sido el polvo maldito.
That was Grupo Contagio with Polvo Maldito, and we're going to keep it going with our Mexicano mix. Estilo Mexicano, this is Los de la Nueva Herencia with Sin Frenos.
Los de la Nueva Herencia. Ya se la saben. Los del 313. Diario me han preguntado cómo es que hago tantas rolas, pero yo nunca les digo porque siempre van a llegar las copias. Es que yo siempre ando en lo mío, con un gallo, con 2, con eso me concentro. Yo nomás agarro la pluma y escribo lo que ando pensando. No me importa tu opinión, ni que fueras mi patrón. La bolsa no es fácil, pero de una forma u otra hay que subirnos. Mucha gente dicen que son chivos, pero no conocen el rollo. Slap that shit, caballero. Un grupito en el pasado pensaron que iban a hacerme menso, ni que fuera un niñito con una paleta. Mejor me la pelan y síganle en lo suyo, ni con suerte van a reemplazarme. Yo soy alguien incomparable. Ya dejen eso de la música, mejor encuentren algo que les jale. Sin frenos vamos avanzando, compa George. Compa Tony, compa Mauri, al lado viejo. Yo sé que va a llegar la gente diciendo que estoy copiando, pero la verdad no me importa lo que ustedes digan, porque este estilo yo lo hago mucho mejor. Sin frenos vamos avanzando, en esta vida escalando. Cumpliendo metas como dijo mi padre, si pasa por tu mente, pasa por tu vida. Mis rolas están sonando, yo sé que ya le está gustando. Mejor ya suben al volumen y repitan la rola por otro rato. Where your mom's at? Ahaha!
Shout out to Los de la Nueva Herencia. That was Sin Frenos. And right now we're going to take a little break from the music and get into another segment we like to call Rate and Review, where we take a certain thing. It could be something we saw, something we went to go eat. Like I tore up that one restaurant a couple weeks ago that it was just terrible. And today I'm actually going to rate and review the Mexico versus the U.S. game that happened on Sunday, which was a very, very fun game to watch. But, man, it seems like Mexico has the Lions coaching staff because they are just doing absolutely terrible right now.
Oh,
it
man,
is.
Here we go again with the Lions.
And it is just sad. Like, I love Mexico. You know, the Mexico national team, they're just very, like, it's a talented squad for them to be, like, losing. So I remember watching this game. It was a long game, but it was a very entertaining game because it was just head to head. Like they were just going back and forth. It was a tie for nearly 80 minutes. And then I went out. I went to go grab something to eat. I was like, you know what? This game is just, I think it's going to end as a draw. Once I come back and I see the ending of the game, it was 2-0. I'm like, these dudes were literally tied. And now I'm back like 10, 15 minutes later, and the game is over, and they ended up losing 2-0. And I'm like, bro, like, what is going on with Team Mexico right now? Like, they're doing absolutely terrible. They just lost to Canada 2 days ago on Tuesday. They lost 2-1, and just Mexico is not looking like Mexico. They're not looking like the Mexico that they are in the World Cup or like the leaders of CONCACAF. Like, for the second straight time, U.S. is taking the Gold Cup in the CONCACAF. And it's just like, bro, it's so frustrating because, like, being an American, obviously, you know, Team U.S., it is what it is. But I just love, I gotta love and just support the Mexican national team. Like, it's in the roots, you know.
Yeah.
Just, can I? No, I'm not gonna say it.
Go ahead, do it.
No, do it.
Say it. All right. You know what America's gonna do? We're gonna send Mexico back home. Send them back over that wall.
Damn.
This guy is fired. It's official.
Ooh.
I don't know this guy.
It's like, listen,
we
you
don't
indigenous
know this guy.
bastard.
We're not involved with anything.
Damn, where you guys got this guy from?
They literally found me on the streets just like this. I'm naturally like this.
That's
where you're going back, motherfucker.
He's a Canadian American Mexican. That's why.
How dare you be late and then talk shit?
Ooh. So yeah, Mexico versus U.S. game. I gotta give it a solid 4 because it was a very entertaining game. But I'm not giving it a 5 because Mexico lost. Like it should have been in their hands. Like they should have won that. Like it's such a stacked.
So how are we scoring? It's like between a 1 to 10.
We could do 1 to 5. We could do 1 to 10, whatever. I gave it on a 5-star rating. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mexico versus U.S. game, definitely 4 out of 5 stars. But like, Mexico is slacking right now, and I don't even know if they even make it to the World Cup. It's gonna be miraculous because they are just not playing the way that Mexico plays. Like it's so hard to watch that. Like it's like watching the Lions. Like it's so hard, bro.
But how many times? Wait, I don't remember. But how many times did Mexico beat USA?
It's been a lot of times.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a lot of times. Nearly like almost every year they would beat them.
No, I don't remember that. I thought USA was always beat Mexico, and that's what we're like. How those gringos fucking
unless it's in basketball, but like they've always dominated them in soccer. But the thing is, like U.S., they've done a lot of like they've evolved so much as a squad in soccer because they've got such a talented squad, and believe it or not, and I think this is their weapon, why they beat Mexico every single time. Their star player right now, he's only like 20 years old, and he's a Mexican American.
Oh,
and
that's
playing, and he's playing for U.S.
Dang, traitor.
So he knows how to beat Mexico. So props to U.S. You know, because they got such a talented squad, and if they make it to the World Cup, I hope that they go far because they're playing really, really good right now.
The white man using Mexicans to
damn,
beat
like
Mexicans.
always, dog.
Go ahead and say it.
What you got?
Go ahead and say it. I ain't gonna say it. You don't even want to.
So that
dang, he's about to call you Democrat.
Ooh.
Man, that's offensive.
We're definitely getting canceled.
Y'all lucky y'all can't see the other side of the table.
So that is my rate and review. You got something going on, Z, that you want to rate and review?
I'm gonna have to pass on this one today.
What about you, Vic?
Oh man. Yeah, I might pass on this one too. I'm sorry. I'm not.
No, you good,
I
bro.
wasn't prepared for this
What
one.
about you, Manny? You got something?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to shout out. This is the rate and review.
Yeah, we're rating and reviewing something.
Rate and review. I'll definitely have to give a rating to Tacos Los Caballos on Spring Road.
Oh, El Caballo, yeah.
Yeah, every time I go, it's
They got the
dope.
drive-through,
and they
bro.
got the drive-through now. I just noticed that. I wasn't familiar with that. I just usually get out, and go through the front. But I just seen that they upped their game up with the drive-through. I don't know how long have they had it.
They've had it for a
accept
while.
Apple Pay and cards now.
What?
Bro,
yeah,
crazy.
That's definitely.
Parian needs to step up their game, bro.
Their rate, they get a high rate. They get a 10, man. I was satisfied.
There you
That
go.
Completely blew my mind. They changing the game for taco stands. No offense to anybody else, you know what I'm saying, but they definitely get a good rating, and that's what I have to go for this week. add
on to that Go for it. Quick? What'd you got?
I first noticed them they really because earlier this year there was a thing called Michigan Taco Fest.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
actually went to that.
Mhm.
A waste of time, by the way. It was in the middle of nowhere. Had no service.
snap.
No, not
No,
again.
no. The pain.
The pain. To our guests every time.
This mic is high too, bro.
But anyway, so the Taco Fest, there was a bunch of white people there. So that's probably gonna get us banned. Whoops, I gotta be careful. But anyway, I saw them there, and they had one of the bigger trucks, and they were just like, dude, they were selling out of food. Like they were like, I remember like I tried to get like steak taco, and they were like, I'm sorry, like we don't have any more.
Oh.
I know, and it was like the middle of the day too. So
Dang.
and that thing's supposed to be for a whole weekend.
For the whole week, right?
Yeah,
Weekend,
I was
say,
so
yeah.
sad. It's like the one taco truck I recognized, and they don't got it for me. So I was like, oh man.
I wanted to go that day. I actually had plans to go with my girlfriend that day, just because of the live Lucha Libre. They were gonna have live.
I didn't even see that. Yeah, I saw that too. I made it there around like noon. Man, I'm sick of these places lying to me about the wrestling, bro. I gotta see something.
Yeah, so
Chicano Fest. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
You keep talking all this crap, man. They ain't trying to have you at these shows. I don't want to be there. It's some real hush hush, man.
hopefully next year we can they could keep up their promises. But yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, from what I heard, it was all right, but I didn't get to go because I was actually on my way to Ohio that day. I had some family emergency, but it is, maybe next year, hopefully. But yeah, that does it for rate and review. We're gonna get back into the music. We're gonna start off with our Detroit boom bap. This is Leif Erikson with Ocean Blue.
Looking from the hills to the ocean blue skies. Looking from the hills to the ocean blue skies. I can see clearly now. Looking from the hills, just flow blue skies. Looking from the hills to the look at the ocean blue skies. Ocean blue skies. I'm a nighttime rider, deep sea diver. In other words, I do this for my live ones. Put my best forward and go all in. Or put it in reverse, side to side, I'm swerving. Prepare for the journey. Everybody listening. Tap into your conscience, a funky expedition. Roll with your soul from within. Born on the rough side of the mountain. Almost left this earth, many times counted. Blessings, move past negativity. We light the world up with pure electricity. Glistening from the aura. This inexperience like no other. Can't match my wit, my defense, or intelligence. Transmit literature distinct from the culture. Suspense, reach the climax and crescendo. Building a kingdom in Sacramento. We looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. We gotta keep our mind on the prize. We looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. You can see determination in my eyes. I say we looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. Definite got our mind on the prize. We still looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. Recognize, realize the ebbs and the flows, peaks and the valleys. Tragedy that seem to surround me. Cloudy weather. When you're trying to advance in the land of the so-called free, say la vie, like Les Miserables with the blase spleen. But it ain't no mirage, I'ma be who I be. Elements of water in the moon, I'm all seasons. My fundamental plane, most convenient, so let's fly. Primary direction and ascension. Top rank, super middleweight division. Moving to another class, but pace steady and pace ready. Replace deadly with a heavy. Arsenal on deck, collect all allowances. The architect, review checks and balances. Options, everlasting and absolute. Gotta have the passion in everything you do. We looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. We gotta keep our mind on the prize. We looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. You can see determination in the eyes. I say we looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. Definite, got our mind on the prize. We still looking from the hills to the ocean blue sky. Recognize, realize. So just flow, come on and just flow. And just cruise, come on and just cruise. Just relax, just relax. Do what you do, yes, do what you do. I said just flow, we just flow. Just relax, we just relax. Just cruise, come on, we just cruise. Do what you do, do what you do. San Diego, Chula Vista, Oceanside.
That was Leif Erikson with a visionary, Ocean Blue, and we're going to keep it going with our Detroit Boom Bap mix. This is A Visionary Flow by the Davis Way.
Everybody gotta set it off. If fire's quiet, I'll be better off. But I'm forever raw, don't get involved. Everywhere I go, my pockets smell strong. Success is my cologne, and you know you go can smell the dog. Respect the God, it's been a minute since you heard the real. Your verse is ill, worth a meal, my pockets hurting still. Dropping the wounds and shaking the planet. Praise the mechanic, display grace and lace with passion. These days, know what to make of this rap. It's my brain's a disaster. See these cats that claim to be rapping. Max the old school that just claim to be classic. Fall from Mac 1 when I'm making this magnet. So got this lane to establish. Why it's blank on this campus. Starts their needs to demand it. She's about to win it. Craft it. It's class. It's class.
That was the Davis Way with A Visionary Flow. Dope beat. So make sure to contact the Davis Way. We're going to keep it going. Next up, we got Leif Erikson with The Vigil.
Oh yeah, this is cool. I feel a lot better. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit emotional earlier this week. It's all right. Thinking about my people. We light it up for y'all. Plugged in, I'm ready to go. All systems alerted. Emergency broadcast inserted. Service all natural. What you hear is what you see. Give me your pound, touch, and agree. Synchronicity, you got your volume on 10. Multiply 5 mile for the blend. Winds of change, sweep the land cause we independent. Emancipated, a new beginning. Helping hand to neighbors for assistance. Moving on, Godspeed, I be in a sanctuary mind state. Refuge for the unpleasant. Calculated to the decimal point. Turn the decibels up in this joint. You can feel it in your chest. Pulse of the world underlined in my text. Notebooks and manuscripts. Real ones, no counterfeit. And for the deceased, we'll keep a candle lit. Light it up for my friends and my family. So light it up for all of yesterday's casualties. Light it up for my decrease in salary. Light it up for my peeps that try to battle me. So light it up for my friends and my family. Light it up for yesterday's casualties. So light it up for my disappearing salary. Light it up for the world to try to battle me. The love never dies, neither does the soul. But a dream is just a wish if you don't plan your goals. Panic mode, road chose, I had to get off. Cause ain't no good time in temporary layoffs. My permanent payoff wasn't street education. If you stay there long enough, that's a lifetime vacation. Cap fit, body bag as a gown and a diploma. Blood spill is a pleasing aroma to the hounds of Baskerville. Reveal their character. The media frenzy and the mass hysteria. So I changed my area, circumference and my radius. Life a mathematical equation. Add the positive, subtract the negative, multiply the truth, divide the percentages as a fair share amongst all individuals. The right principles, direction, and attitude. Light it up for my friends and my family. So light it up for all of yesterday's casualties. Light it up for my decrease in salary. Light it up for my peeps that try to battle me. So light it up for my friends and my family. So light it up for yesterday's casualties. So light it up for my disappearing salary. Light it up for the world to try to battle me. Cause we know it's hard out here. But we trying to live. It's tough to survive. Cause it's tough to survive. It's tough to survive. It's so hard out here. But we all wanna live. Though it's tough to survive. Because it's tough to survive. Cause we trying to stay up. Cause we trying to stay alive. And when we say light it up, we just let the light shine. We're not pouring out no liquor no more. We gon' put the light up forevermore. Understand? We gone.
That was Leif Erikson with The Vigil. And right now we're going to take a little break from the music and get back to talking to our special guest, who is Sombra, here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. We're just going to keep talking to him and just sharing a little bit about his story. At the beginning of the show, he kind of shared, how he came up with Sombra, with the name Sombra. He talked about his music, the message that he wants to give. Right now we're going to get a little bit about talking about the future of Sombra. So, as an artist, bro, what is one goal that you want to accomplish being an artist?
Man, I think, man, that's a hard question, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Any Grammys?
Grannies?
Yeah, Grammys.
No,
Oh,
Grammys.
Grammys, like
I'm like, I don't know about grannies, my boy.
You're into those?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with the grannies, man? Some old ladies need love too. Now, come on. I don't know nothing about that.
Hit on my boy Manny for all that shit. Grannies.
Grannies. The granny. I ain't gonna finish that.
Like an award,
I need that AMG.
like an award, or that's what Victor, was kind of talking about, just getting an award for like your music that you do, not grannies.
I think so. I didn't really think about an award way. I feel like, for me, I think it's to sell out one of the fucking should be cussing, but like sell out, for example, terrazas, like yes, not being like the little opener, is being the main guy,
Yes.
to the ¿cómo se llaman eso?
Like the main attraction, the headliner, the headliner, yeah.
Something like that. That would be my goal, bro. I feel like if I ever hit that point, I know I wouldn't be good, but I'd be feeling better, like, damn, I did it. But imagine terraza, something like that, bro. Just sell out. That'll be so amazing, especially being in the hood.
Yeah.
They'll be like, damn, all these people came out to see me, from different cities. That would be nice. That'll be really nice. That's my goal, bro. To be honest.
That's definitely a good goal. Somebody that comes to mind.
It's obtainable.
It's obtainable.
Yeah,
it's a very
realistic.
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
And I like that because it kind of reminds me. Obviously, Karol G. She is like, even J Balvin. Like, these two artists are just worldwide artists that just blew up, right? And they're both Colombian. And they both shared their stories, especially J Balvin. He has like a movie out. But Karol G just shared on Instagram. She was just super emotional because, being from Colombia and going to the same, I think it's a stadium where she's gonna be performing at. Going to that same stadium as a fan, as a regular human being, a Colombian, going out there to watching events, and now she sold out
Yeah.
like that stadium and that event in her own hometown. So she's like, I can't believe that all these people from my same hometown are gonna come out and watch me. And they all paid money and sold out this show. So I think that's a very obtainable. I mean, who knows? Like the Raza can be the beginning, but what about selling out Comerica Park? Selling out
or Ford Field.
Field.
So that way,
That way people can actually cheer about something at Ford Field.
Oh.
Damn.
Or even
You're fired. Rocky, you said you weren't gonna crack jokes today.
I'm sorry.
And then he's got his hat turned around.
I can't help it.
He's a sneaky one. He's wearing a Detroit.
No, I'm not.
I'm
not.
It's just the hat,
Just
though.
the hat.
It's just the hat, but
Damn, Rocky.
nobody can see it,
Yeah,
just
just
like
switch
John
it
Cena.
around.
Are you Green Bay?
Fool you.
Huh?
Are you Green Bay or what?
Oh,
No,
Green Bay.
No?
no,
Damn,
no,
garbage.
no garbage.
Garbage
Bay.
Bay.
Come
Waste
on,
management,
man. They
bro.
had their shine, though. You guys can't deny that.
But like,
What?
or even
Traitor.
like, or even like a Little Caesars Arena, like that'd be pretty dope. So
That'd be awesome.
yeah, yeah, it's smaller. I mean, it doesn't have the capacity of Ford Field, because Ford Field is like they had a WrestleMania there,
Right.
And Little Caesars Arena, it's it's a little bigger than the Joe, but I think it's a very obtainable goal and
Or
it's a
even-
very realistic.
Or
goal.
even the Senate on Michigan. The Senate Theater. That'd be nice.
Yeah, or that what's the
Doesn't
other-
doesn't that seat like 2,000 people, bro?
somewhere around there,
Yeah.
the DTE Music Energy Theater, or
Something
even
like that.
the Masonic Temple.
Masonic Temple.
Even Shane Park.
Yeah,
St. Andrews.
yeah, St. Andrews Hall. That's
Basement, the shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter.
The shelter's very doable. Shout
Yep.
out St. Andrews and all you guys, man. If you guys listening to this, my man Sombra is trying to perform there.
yeah.
Sponsorship.
The-
Sponsorships, shout us out. We got a lot of artists that are willing and wanting to perform there.
Victorino.
Victorino's definitely gonna be in your guys' emails. Respond to all of us, man. We need them artists in your guys'
Need some
venues.
Mexicans in there, man.
Yes.
You need people
Yes.
color and culture in that venue. And it's looking a little plain over there. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
move on.
We're getting canceled.
Yeah, we definitely are getting canceled. Any projects that you're working on that you're currently working on?
Right now, I'm working on an album called Malena and Marlena. Is the name of my two baby girls. So I'm taking a while because I'm trying to make it, for the first time perfect. I want to make sure like, okay, this is gonna be every song is gonna be a hit, not just one. That's my goal, bro. I'm working at like that's it. Every fucking song in this motherfucker is gonna be a hit. You feel me?
There you go.
And I got mostly Detroit beats. Z knows he got a few of mine, and mostly they're Detroit beats. But I'm also doing some Shoreline Mafia type beats. I'll probably even throw some the fucking el estilo way the Lil Baby, is that the way he raps? Is that como rapea way? I forgot.
Lil Baby or The Baby? Or
There's
I think
two of them.
There's two of them,
Is
right?
it Da Baby? The one in
There's actually
The
three of
baby's the
them.
guy that shot.
There's actually
motherfuckers
three of
and
them,
He got canceled and.
Because there's
Little
technically
babies.
three babies. There's
What the
Baby,
hell?
Birdman.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then there's Little Baby.
They gotta be fucking
And then
on
there's
features
Da
to go.
Baby.
yeah.
The guy that be shooting.
Oh, and Sada Baby.
There's too many babies out there, bro.
Baby Joker. you
Yeah,
know?
there's a lot of babies out there.
Hey, he's an actor now. He's a damn good
Oh,
actor
yeah.
too. Damn good actor too.
So, tell us just a little bit about, because you got a hoodie on right now, and it's actually a song, a single that you released. It's not too long ago, but it was a little while ago.
It was cold.
It was cold. So, tell us about the song Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. Well, if you're a wrestling fan, right away you know Paul Heyman. Man, that so everybody knows he's a badass. Maybe not wrestling, but to convince you the way he talks to the mic, you're like, no, I own this motherfucker. He makes you. If you don't want coffee, he's gonna make you think you want coffee at the end. So he will just mind control you in a way. It'll be just crazy. Paul Heyman, to be honest, that song, it was just. I just wanted to add like a little Paul Heyman because during the song I mentioned nothing about Paul Heyman.
That's true. That's
Nothing. And so I wanted to add a little bit of Paul Heyman, mostly ladies and gentlemen. Like, boy, I hear that, I'm like, boy, I'm gonna turn up.
Every time that song comes on the playlist, and I have the pleasure of announcing it, I always have to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul Heyman by Sombra. So I just feel like that right there just gets you pumped up for sure. So I like the story behind it, and also like you might not mention Paul Heyman in the song, but just the way that song is like the energy of the song kind of gives you Paul Heyman vibes because that's how he is on the mic. He's a smack talker.
So
he'll make you think about that.
Would you say that's why you say that you're a Paul Heyman guy? Because he likes to talk shit.
He likes to diss people. Nah, man, I don't know, bro. I feel like I say I'm a Paul Heyman guy because
Brock Lesnar, bro.
Okay, Brock, yes. Also CM Punk.
Ooh,
you see? And then Roman right now that he's doing his, evil. But
he's the only thing I'll ever see about Roman Reigns is that he's The Rock's cousin.
Yeah.
Weak.
Dog.
Weakest family member.
Oof.
Did you know that Roman just passed CM Punk's range?
I did.
I hate that. I'm like, you guys really, and they're gonna let it pass Brock's too, even though Brock should have not been 500 days because he never wrestled.
He never showed up.
So.
Oh, he's the champion right now. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, he's the champion.
Roman is.
Yeah, Roman's the champion.
So he already passed CM Punk, and then he's gonna pass most likely Brock.
Yeah. And then most likely, well, I mean, it's a different title, but most likely AJ Styles too. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so what's next for you, bro? I know you got this album that you're working on, but what's next for Sombra?
What's next for me, bro? I'm working on a show. It's been hard because I won a Pacific show arena. Well, it was a Picon, but at the end of the day, I switched it to Terrazas. So I wanted to do a Winter Bash Part 2.
Ooh.
So if you remember the first Winter Bash, it was that was the very first show of rap in Terrazas. Terrazas always been like puros mexicanos, puros, bandas. So when I went up to the owner, hey, can I do this? And then he looked at me. I'm like, damn, this nigga got all these tattoos. So se espantó, güey, he's like, damn, vas a traer todos cholos y todos van a ser marihuanos.
Ooh.
So I convinced him, he's like, all right. But during the show of that night, even if people were smoking weed outside, he used to always come to me like, hey, why does it smell like weed? I'm like, I don't know, nigga. You really think they're gonna really light up a blunt in Terrazas? We're not that ghetto, but
class.
Right, at least gangster class.
We're gangster classy.
What's up, Manny?
Never mind. Yeah, that's your lane, ain't it? Yeah. Go ahead, open up, talk your talk, man.
He said that's your lane, definitely.
So Winter Bash Part 2. Do you have a date, or is that like something that you haven't really worked on yet? Like
no, I need to have a meeting with the owner. So I just called him on the phone, and he was cool with it. He just said, I'll come by most likely this week or next week. And it most likely will be in December, just like the first show.
Yeah.
So this one is I'm trying to get grupos. That's something that I realized that I started doing like 2 years ago, having like little rap shows with, but also a little bit of corridos.
Yes.
Even though just one song or two make it a little bit different. Later on my birthday bash, last right? Was it?
It was about 2 years ago or last year.
It was last year, right? Last year.
Yeah.
That's when I started getting a little bit more into like, okay, what if I bring corridos or bandas, with a rap? So once people like it, I didn't realize people really started liking it because other people started doing it too. So, but that's for Winter Bash. That's what I'm trying to do, make it better than the first part, So I'm trying to get more corridos, more local artists. That's what I like to do. I like to put on local artists to perform with, because you and me, we both know it wasn't, even Z, bro, it wasn't easy for us to to go to a hall. Hey, let me perform. No. $20.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So
$20 a song.
Right. Yeah. So they didn't give us this opportunity.
Or you get the promoters or the people that come into town and they tell you, hey, you got to pay $75 to $300 to get on this set, and you only can perform for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I commend what you're doing, bro, because a lot of people, like what Bishop said last week when he was on, what we do here playing the music for people. He's like, other stations they're asking, $20 a song, $50 a song, something like that, and for us to do it on the love, he was like, why wouldn't you? Same thing, with trying to get, put onto a stage, it's the same thing.
So I have a question. Would you be open? Because I know you say grupos and rappers, but what about what about rock bands?
I think you were already on the list since I remember, my boy. So you'll be playing some rock in that bit.
I'll be screaming on them. Don't let me do it because I'll do it.
That's one thing I really admire about you, bro. It's just the fact that you have an open mind. You kind of take a role of like being a promoter as well, because you love to give a chance to those that are not, that are not getting a chance, basically. So having
It's
these
crazy,
events,
bro. Like when you go to a Sombra show, and you see front seats, and he's the very first one up front watching his own show. Like he's like the very first person to enjoy his own show. Like I feel sometimes he doesn't put the show on for the hood. He puts a show on for himself just to watch all these people perform, And sometimes he'll even put people before his performance so that way he can see everybody else perform. He likes to see the show, So that's like there's a lot of performers that'll put a big show together and they'll chill in the back and wait till everything's done to clean up. At least he's the very first person to sit in front row, actually sitting there cheering people on, Snapchatting and Instagramming and shit like that.
Even if it's just one song, he's there.
Yeah.
And he's just
It's
spectating
insane.
everything.
It's
so.
crazy. I swear to God, every time you walk in, he's the very first person up front.
And it's just dope because, you have, like I said, you have these events and you're just giving the spotlight to other artists that are not, getting that spotlight that they deserve, kind of like, and that's one thing that we were talking about, and we always love to share it, here on the station. This is how 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio started, from just being at a show and wondering how can we do the same thing, not hosting an event, but just giving a chance to those artists to get their music played, and was born the idea of 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio for just being at the Hip Hop Corrido Fest a couple of months ago. So it was, all thanks to you, bro. Like, you put on a heck of a, you do your promotional work when it comes to, like, I'm going to put this show on the map. I'm going to put this show, get it together, get it going, and I'm going to invite all these people, all these artists, and let's do a show. And that's exactly what happened. Like, you had a show, and we just went with it, and it was just dope. It was dope to get that idea started.
No, I guess that's the only good thing that happened that night. Because honestly, if you tell me, I don't even want to really talk about the Hip Hop Corrido Fest, because a lot of people didn't go, and it was surprising for me. But then again, there was a lot of parties. There was, I think, hasta una banda vino esa noche, güey. I forgot, So what I hated about it was that I put on this show, and a lot of people didn't come and see performers, because for us to perform, it feels good to see people, like to me, I feel good, like to see at least 5-6 people, but other artists, who knows, maybe when they perform, they'd be like, no, this is whack, what the fuck, why did I perform here, and those are only a few people. So that's what I hated about that show, because a lot of people didn't go, and it made me feel like I took a L, because I'm like, man, I invited all these people to perform, and they didn't get the crowd they deserved. That's the only thing I didn't like about that show. I'm glad you guys, got this idea from that show. I think, like I said, I feel like that's the only thing good that happened about that night.
Yeah, I don't think it's your fault at all, bro. I mean, obviously, you did what you do. You did what you had to do for that show, and whoever showed out, showed love and support. Hey, more power to them. And those who didn't make it, well, I don't think you should, you're not held accountable for that. It's not because of your fault or something that you did. It's just, people can be people, and that's just the fact. That's just the sad fact about it. Like, for me, like, I always talk about the time that I performed at it was like a carnival festival. It was a Christian carnival festival thingy, and I was performing in front of 5 people. And I was like, hey, whatever it is, if I'm going to perform in front of 5 people, 2 people, whatever it is, I'm going to make sure they have a good show. No matter how many people it is.
Yeah, like to me también, we're like, I performed, me and Prophet Cota performed in front of 5 people también, and I think it was a corner bar one year.
Ooh, yeah.
It was like a Halloween, and even Prophet said, I told the promoter, don't do it. It don't feel right. Everybody has something going on that night. Y pasó, güey, there's only like 5, at the most 7 people at the whole show. So we performed in front of those, and I was happy. You know, but I just feel like not every artist is feeling that. Like
Yeah.
they probably think, no, I deserve more people.
Yeah.
This is just a waste of my time.
And I feel like if they think like that, then I think they're heading in the wrong direction for sure.
That ego, man, gotta
That-
check that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna add on real quick, like the Beat Crusher show. I wasn't expecting that much love from a crowd that small. It wasn't that small, but it was like I didn't really know nobody there besides the people I came with. But like it was like amazing.
Yeah, it was.
'Cause
Yeah,
the
that
next-
was a good
The next
show.
few shows I had after that, especially the Yipsy. Oh God, I don't want to talk about that.
So just be on the lookout. Might be a Winter Bash 2 coming soon. And
Yes,
before we
sir.
get talking more with Sombra, we're going to get into our next set of songs. This is our Detroit hip-hop mix, and we're going to kick it off with the man himself. This is Sombra featuring SwZee with Beef.
You got any beef?
Eternal.
Estos vatos no conocen ni saben nada de mí. Ellos hablan pero no saben por lo que yo viví. Si me buscan ahí me encuentras por allá y por aquí. So tell me motherfucker who's been talking about that beef. Estos vatos no conocen ni saben nada de mí. Ellos hablan pero no saben por lo que yo viví. Si me buscan ahí me encuentras por allá y por aquí. So tell me motherfucker who's been talking about that beef.
The streets been saying that I'm a great father. That's why I treat these rappers like my daughters. The only ones rapping la raza are my brothers. Name a better team, motherfucker, ain't no other. My mom is acting like an evil stepmother. Homie, I believe blood is thicker than water. Family will turn fake over damn dollar. I think saying facts, fuck if you get bothered. A mí me gustan las mujeres, no las putas. I like big booty bitches, no las brujas. Tú y yo vamos en diferentes rutas. No dicen nada en persona que se asustan. Yo rapeo en español, en inglés. Don't understand me, te lo digo otra vez. No entiendes por la boca, me repes. Believe what you want, no soy lo que tú crees.
Ando marihuano y apenas son las 3. These niggas dicen que me buscan hace un mes, pero ellos saben que aquí ando al 100, fumando con rollo, andamos muy bien.
Soy un rapero que le gusta el grupo Monte. Agarro mi tejano ruedo, pero no un toque. Si quieres pelear por ese vato, ponte. Yo sé, compa, lo que tú no conoces. Next up is SwZee y los astros. No me pase la head y me la asco. Con los contras no hago los tratos. Why some G's telling pigs los datos? I'm Detroit raised, but I'm from the valley. I know a couple motherfuckers who can't stand me. Shout out to somebody, Jackie and Labby from Southwest, all over with a killer cat. I said I'm Detroit raised, but I'm from the valley. I know a couple motherfuckers who can't stand me. Shout out to somebody, Jackie and Labby from Southwest, all over with a killer cat.
Estos vatos no conocen ni saben nada de mí. Ellos hablan pero no saben por lo que yo viví. Si me buscan ahí me encuentras por allá y por aquí. So tell me motherfucker who's been talking about that beef. Estos vatos no conocen ni saben nada de mí. Ellos hablan pero no saben por lo que yo viví. Si me buscan ahí me encuentras por allá y por aquí. So tell me motherfucker who's been
That was Sombra with SwZee with Beef, and we're going to keep it going with our Detroit hip-hop mix. This is YSB Roll Ice featuring Wild Bill with Bounced Back.
I ain't never had shit, now I'm a rich nigga. One thing I never been was a bitch, nigga. Another thing I never been was a snitch, nigga. Unc knocking at my door, we need a fix, nigga. I got problems that can't nobody fix, nigga. Your pockets hit different when you mix the fit with it. Had to cut a couple niggas off, I don't miss niggas. Can't come around if you can't take a risk, nigga.
I got shot 3 times, that shit ain't do shit but make me stronger. Blowing on some backpack boys, this a different older. 30 hanging out the 40, I swear I need a different holster. About to give you a face shot and put you on the poster. Life a roller coaster, I'm still up. They waiting for the drop. If niggas think that they fucking with me, then they need to stop. Get it off the block. I got birds and bitches by the flock. Money don't even fold no more. That shit come by the block. Just re-rocked another 7 with my nigga Wop. Po-pose, took a nigga Glock. I got another Glock 30 on everything. You know we coming double stock. Now when we catch a op, best believe they getting double drops. Still the same nigga, never changed. That is not a shock. Nigga talk too much, do them a fold. Give a nigga a sock. And I'm still good with them hands. A nigga could get socked. Extensions on everything. The chop look like a mop. Wait. Hold up, niggas made me mad. Now every nigga involved, I'm putting in a bag. And niggas know I'm hands on, so we ain't dropping tags. Nigga ain't no copping pleas, ain't no throwing flags. I ain't never had shit, now I'm a rich nigga. One thing I never been was a bitch, nigga. Another thing I never been was a snitch, nigga. Unc knocking at my door, he need a fix, nigga. I got problems that can't nobody fix, nigga. Your pockets hit different when you mix the fit with it. Had to cut a couple niggas off, I don't miss niggas. Can't come around if you can't take a risk, nigga. Hit my sister in Cali, she got a lane on the bricks. I remember on Pingree when I didn't have shit. Always been the type to get the job done, I never quit. Put a silence on the 40, I don't wanna hear his lips. The fact that I'm still getting money got him pissed. Watch my next moves, guaranteeing I'ma make you sick. My pockets filled up with a whole lot of dead niggas. Lost a couple niggas on my journey, RIP them niggas. You say you gon' kill me, we gon' see, nigga. I'm my own man, and I ain't gotta beat niggas. I will take the handle of a pistol and beat niggas. Standing on top of the mountain, I don't see niggas. I ain't never had shit, now I'm a rich nigga. One thing I never been was a bitch, nigga. Another thing I never been was a snitch, nigga. Unc knocking at my door, he need a fix, nigga. I got problems that can't nobody fix, nigga. Your pockets hit different when you mix the fit with it. Had to cut a couple niggas off, I don't miss niggas. Can't come around if you can't take a risk, nigga.
That was Bounce Back by YSB Real Ice featuring Wild Bill. And we have an actual request for the first time on the show. We have a song request. Shout out to our listener, Gabby. This is Nuevo Tiempos by Pueblo Cafe.
Aquí con mis compas quemando leños. El tiempo es de realizar mis sueños. Esto esperado desde muy pequeño. Por nada en el mundo yo cambio esto. Aunque el proceso ha sido lento. Los que no esperaban esto lo siento. Y el dedo les aviento. Nuevo estilo con nuevo modo. Pongan atención, esto no es todo. Soy pariente del recodo. Diario en las calles hacemos bolo. Esto es para toda mi gente. Llego a tu pueblo de repente. Cítrico, cínico, el nuevo gerente. Más grueso que las cejas de Chente. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo. Hay que hacer un viaje al pasado, cuando el hip hop estaba controlado por toda la raza morena, diciendo que mi raza no puede, qué pena. Al fin tenemos un nuevo mercado. Dame la feria si yo me callo. Esta es mi vida año tras año. Todo lo malo, nada que extraño. Comprometiendo a ser excelente. El pueblo café aquí para la gente. Revolución mundial de repente. Más venenoso que una serpiente. Cítrico, cínico y pueblo café. Trayendo talento, así debe de ser. Nada de envidiosos como la ven. El tiempo nos pasa como un tren. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo. Muchos años tenemos en esto, ahora sí que no haga pretexto. La vida está
fuerza me da para no ser pendejo. Vamos a salir adelante con sacrificio iluminante, contando cuentos desde más antes. Esta vida es lo más radiante. Son nuevos tiempos aquí. One more time. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo. Son nuevos tiempos aquí, pero no puedo olvidar yo el pasado y todo lo malo.
That was Nuevos Tiempos by Pueblo Cafe. Shout out to Gutta Jim. He's watching on YouTube right now. Shout out to you, bro. What's going on? And everybody here at 31.3, we just want to say what's going on. So shout out to Gutta Jim who's tuning in right now. Right now we're going to take just a little break, get into how you can submit your music. If you're an artist or a small business owner, you can go ahead and send all your submissions, whether it's music, whether it's your small business that wants to be promoted. You can send all that to our Gmail. This is 31.3urbanrhythm@gmail.com. And like always, follow us, like us on all social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. And our special guest here, Sombra. How can we contact you, bro? How can anybody contact you if they want to, contact you for, I don't know, a show or anything going on? And how can we find your music?
You guys can find me on Instagram. It's Sombra SWM, I think. Wait a minute. I don't even remember my own one. Damn. Wait a minute. Yeah, oh, my bad. SWM Sombra. I had it right,
Backwards.
And backwards. So that's on my Instagram. My Facebook is Sombra Garvan. Sombra is not my real name, but, if you know my real name, don't say it, please.
No.
There's no real names around here.
Oh, we tries. Real name, no gimmicks.
Spotify, YouTube, ahora sí es Sombra SWM. That's how, because I used to have an Instagram with Sombra SWM, but it got deleted for some strange reason.
It got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. So I had to do a new one, which is SWM Sombra. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow him, SWM Sombra, and make sure to follow him on all media platforms to listen to his music, watch his music videos. He's actually got one in the works right now, and it's coming soon.
Real soon.
You can check all his latest music videos on YouTube, Sombra SWM. And we're going to keep it going with our Chi-Town mix. Shout out to all our Chi-Town artists. We're going to kick it off with Swan Solo. This is I Do What I Want.
South.
Yeah. Swan Solo. Southside Chicago. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. Never lay back with my hand on my chrome. Ain't fucking with you, but I'm holding my own. Ready is on like Donkey Kong. We flexing, we strong, we getting that dope. Selling the kush away from the cops, no worries, we in the zone. We hella blowing that smoke, they make you choke. Never go broke, 100% or nothing at all. We make it rain, we make it snow. Me and the homies ain't fucking with y'all, so act like you know. We getting that money, blunt in my hand, I take a toke. The money's all I know. I'm selling that cushion, traffic that coke in real time. Before I go home, before my cover gets blown in South Chicago, anything goes. I'm out here, I'm gone, I'm high on that kush. Always lit, I'm always on the windy cities where I'm from. I'm Michael Jordan, fuck LeBron. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I'm getting money, making it drop. Driving away from the cops. I'm staying on top and I ain't gonna stop. I'm getting money and I do what I want. I get the money, I do what I want. I'm getting money and I do what I want. I get the money, I do what I want. I'm getting money, I do what I want. I'm flipping them all. They acting too tough, they're running their mouths. They talk to the cops, they tricking off. This is getting rough. This bias a trap, I'm holding a pulse. I'm paying the cost on solo, of course. I'm up with the most, I'm painting the time with a couple of hoes. Everyone knows I'm lit, I'm having fun. I'm getting drunk, I'm sniffing coke. I'm praying to never go broke. This South Chicago, this ain't no lie, this ain't no joke. I'm ready to ride, ready to go. With no second thoughts, I'm in the zone. My mind is blown. South Chicago, forever my home. Drugs, money and power, mucho dinero. Me and the homies in this together. Forever we grinding, forever we getting that paper. Forever we rising, it's hypnotizing the head. It's starting to realize. The more you see me, the more you like it. Hell yeah, they talking about it. I'm getting that money, puro desmadre. I do what I want, I'm in love with the money. I'm in love with the money. Hell yeah, they talking about it. I'm getting that money, puro desmadre. I do what I want, I'm in love with the money. I'm in love with the money. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own.
Shout out to all the Chi-Town artists. That was Swan Solo with I Do What I Want. Next up, we got Bodine featuring Ex Soto with Morning Star.
GT.
She said, why you leaving, boy, you always break my heart. I ask her, like, why she say you are my morning star. You cannot leave unless I know you gon' put it on me, I know. Left leg, right leg, they open, I go. I get on top of that pussy, do water sports. Beat it up crazy till you coming back for more. I know, I know, I know. Your deepest desire, now baby, come tell me more.
Una mujer no me va a tumbar, que pensaste que me ibas a derrumbar. Yo te amaba, yo te adoraba, yo te daba todo, pero mira cómo paga. Yo te quiero, yo te amo, te perdono todo por ti. Yo me embarraste en el lodo, pero tus caricias son sin igual. Te recuerdo como las olas en el mar. Me convierto en un animal. Tener sexo contigo es sobrenatural. Te he llorado demasiado solo en mi cuarto. Miro tu retrato, pero mira cómo no recordarte, mujer sufrida. Tus caderas, tus ojos, no me canso de ver. Conmigo, no había ni un drama. Cuando estabas en mi cama, a la espalda tú me arruinabas, platicabas todas las madrugadas. Quiero hacerte sentir placer, todo lo recuerdo, mira todo lo que digo, mis manos estuvieron sobre tu cuerpo. Cuando escucho rap yo quiero olvidar, quiero fumar marihuana para olvidar. Anda mujer, ven a mí.
She said, why you leaving, boy, you always break my heart. I ask her, like, why she say you are my morning star. You cannot leave unless I know you gon' put it on me, I know. Left leg, right leg, they open, I go. I get on top of that pussy, do water sports. Beat it up crazy till you coming back for more. I know, I know, I know. Your deepest desire, now baby, come tell me more.
Oh man, that was Bodine featuring Ex Soto with Morning Star. And we're going to keep it going with our Chi-Town mix. This is Bulldog Duran with Amor Diverso.
Here, baby. Getting big and sassy.
Sáciame con tus caricias, quiero con mis besos adentrarme en tus colinas, perderme en tu silueta como niño en el mercado. El alma solicita aunque el pasado lo ha marcado. Esa mirada tuya la cual secuestra mi atención. Tu voz, mi droga, pues oírte es mi adicción. Es tu aura, mi ilusión. Te agarro como un libro y voy a la introducción, pues le entregué mi arrogancia al sol y le quité los temas a las estrellas. Mis penas las llevo a la tumba, amor, pues no quiero que tú lidies con ellas. Tu pasado te tiene marcada. Súbele el volumen de tus besos, bájale a tu drama y encendamos esas llamas. Déjate colonizo, me deshago de tus mallas. Si es que fría tú te hallas, deja de rito tu Antártica. Eres más que una fanática. En mis voces haces dobles, eres toda una maniática. El dulce veneno que tanto me intoxica. Aunque tu amor es mi cultura, tu mirada es muy pura. Tu palabra todo pura, mi palabra toda una locura. Sí, toda una locura. ¿Sabes qué? Quiero cruzar tus mares como si fuera ballena. Transformarme en una fiera como si tu alma fuese luna llena. Sí, ¿sabes por qué? Porque le entregué mi arrogancia al sol y le quité los temas a las estrellas. Mis penas se las di a la luna, amor. O dime qué puedo hacer yo con ellas. Aún recuerdo cuando se cruzaron las miradas, manos sudadas, palabras trabadas, pues nuestras gamas lentamente conectaban. Sin darme cuenta, mi atención y alma secuestraban. No lo oí, no lo vi, simplemente lo sentí. Cuando menos me di cuenta, tu esencia estaba en mí. Pero ¿qué es lo que pasa? No creí en el amor, pues lo invertí en la finanza. Porque cuando ella pasa, siento erupciones de mariposas en la panza. Desnivelada la balanza, pues Cupido y corazón están planeando una alianza. Aquí están las llaves del corazón, tu nombre plasmado en mi libreta. Tu nombre es lo que inspira a este don y no quiero jugar más la ruleta. Le entregué mi arrogancia al sol y le quité los temas a las estrellas. Mis penas se las di a la luna, amor. O dime qué puedo hacer yo con ellas. Le entregué mi arrogancia al sol y le quité los temas a las estrellas. Mis penas se las di a la luna, amor. O dime qué puedo hacer yo con ellas.
That was Bulldog Duran with Amor Diverso. Right now we're going to take a little break before we get back into the music. Usually when we have these playlists, like there's just songs that stand out to us that are always playing repeatedly in our minds on our playlist. And that's what we're going to be talking about is songs of the week. What songs made songs of the week this week? It was a very tough choice for me because like a lot of these artists, a lot of these songs that are on here are just super dope. We've had Victorino, our audio technician, be last week. He had Song of the Week and Artist of the Week. So shout out.
2 weeks ago.
Was it 2?
Last week was Brian.
Oh yeah, that's right. So 2 weeks ago, and yeah, Victorino's all up in our playlist, and he's always on the playlist, and we're always shouting him out. So shout out to Vic, who keeps working hard. Like you just keep working, putting in that work, and we're going to be talking about what songs made songs of the week this week. Like I said, it was a very tough choice for me because just listening to all these songs. But I got to give it to a female artist, the only female artist we have on the playlist. My choice for Song of the Week this week is Time to Go by Gigi. That song is fire. Since I listened to it, it's been nonstop playing. Like, it's definitely a dope song.
Definitely a banger.
Big time banger. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Gigi out of Dayton, Ohio. For that song. That's my choice of the week. That was song for the week, Time to Go by Gigi. What about you, Z? What song would you say is song of the week for you?
It's gonna have to be Water. by
Ooh,
Pablo.
Another band.
You got that water, water,
Yeah.
water. I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
I'm trying to dive into you. Oh
that
shit.
that nigga Pablo a freak.
That boy killed it on that song though.
Yeah.
Big props.
Yeah,
that was
for show. I like that.
the Mexican Nate Dogg.
that was a dope song. That like it's a banger.
That was Z, no? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Dang.
You're fired.
No
disrespect. Let's start all over.
That's all
dang.
love.
You are a Republican, ain't you?
Ooh.
Conservative.
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 I'm independent.
So usually we have my choice, we have Z's choice, and as a crew here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, we love to decide on a third song as a group, but we're gonna give it to our special guest today, just like we did last week. We're gonna give it to Sombra for this last song for Songs of the Week. What song would you say is Song of the Week for you, bro? What do you got?
Man, I got a lot of songs in mind, bro. A lot of songs that I watch on, music videos and stuff like that. All my boys, they're talented as fuck. I wish I could fucking name you all of them, starting with Rocky Road. But I think the one, and it's just because it's funny, because I seen his titties in his music video. It's Chingon by King Cora. I think that video really impact my life. Like, I'm like, whoa. I never seen you like that, Cora. You know what I mean? So
that was a dope track. The
Yeah.
rubber ducky, the whole
Yeah.
pool scene, that was very clever. That
Yes.
dope. He came out in a way no one was expecting, and he went hard on that.
Yeah.
Big respect to King Quota, bro.
And
I love that track.
And by the way, no rubber duckies were harmed in the making of that film.
They weren't.
Not one.
No.
So those are songs of the week, and we're gonna kick it off with my choice for song of the week this week. It is "Time to Go" by Gigi.
I don't wanna be the one to get it all. Finish with the old me and new me on the road. Say them rock the chains, now it's really time to go. Oh, I don't wanna be the one to get it all. Finish with the old me and new me on the road. Say them rock the chains, now it's really time to go. Gotta get it, no more sipping on a mission, yo. I'm too focused on the vision to be tripping, yo. You think you living just a minute, God ain't finished, yeah. Ain't no limit when God's in it, time to get it, yo. Whoa, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, whoa. Balls in your court, so pick it up, yo. Here for the souls, not here for a show. Just the beginning and I'm on a roll. You still want the silver, now I want the gold. God changed my heart, and now it's time to go. Old me, new me, different, totally. Only by the grace of God, now that I'm living free. Check out what's on my neck, ain't no chains holding me. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, that's what you call a three. All the drugs, all the fame, all the money can't help us, no. I dabbled in it, ran with it, then ran from it, and yo. People fall trends, but it's just an empty road. So then God called my name, and I jumped right out the boat. Man, I can't tell you how good it feels to be alive. Now I look back, old me saying, who's that guy? Now the new me riding, passenger side. I'm taking my gifts, and I'm gonna multiply. I don't wanna be the one to get it all. Finish with the old me, new me on the road. Say them rock the chains, now it's really time to go. I don't wanna be the one to get it all. Finish with the old me, new me on the road. Say them rock the chains, now it's really time to go.
I'm like tick tock, tick tick tock, ayy. Living water, drip drip drop, ayy. All eyes on me like I'm Pac, but I told them only follow me as I follow God. Whoa. I've been waiting for this moment like my whole life. Sold out, man, you came and paid the whole price. Whoa now, if you saying you don't love Christ, slow down if you thinking you above Christ. You broke the chain, now it's a big rap. I'm going off for the kingdom, that's a big fact. Quit that, ain't got time for no chit chat. That small talking y'all be doing, we ain't hear that. Living water, that's my father. I'm his son, she his daughter. Devil,
That was Gigi with Time to Go. That was my choice for Song of the Week. We're going to keep it going with Songs of the Week. Next up, we got Pablo with Water, chosen by our very own SwZee.
You got that water, 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 I'm like, oh shit. I'm tryna dive into your ocean. I lick it good like no one could, now bust it open. I'm gonna ride the wave, let's put this thing in motion. You got that water, 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 I'm like, oh shit. I'm tryna dive into your ocean. I lick it good like no one could, now bust it open. I'm gonna ride the wave, let's put this thing in motion. Tell me you want it, you tell me you need it, I got you feeling. But tell me you're on it, you think about at 3 in the morning. Got plans for you, baby, no need for hesitating. Ooh girl, you got me waiting, no need for conversation. Cause I can't get you out of my head. Can't stand you not in my bed. Come on baby, won't you lay a titty on me? I'm sorry that came out, baby, I'm kinda horny. Baby, you're the one I wanna beat that pussy all night. Wanna make you moan just to hear what it sound like. Fuck it up, I love to see it when your legs shake. Don't you get up, baby, we fucking till the bed. You got that water, 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 I'm like, oh shit. I'm tryna dive into your ocean. I lick it good like no one could, now bust it open. I'm gonna ride the wave, let's put this thing in motion. You got that water, 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 I'm like, oh shit. I'm tryna dive into your ocean. I lick it good like no one could, now bust it open. I'm gonna ride the wave, let's put this thing in motion.
That was Pablo with Water, chosen by SwZee. We're going to end it with the last song of the week, chosen by our special guest here, Sombra. This is Chingon by King Quota, chosen by our special guest, Sombra.
Mafia shit, bitch. She gon' ride my dick like a rodeo. Clip longer than the nose, I'm Pinocchio. Y'all out here dick sucking strangers, that's a glory hole. All you niggas real sweet like Oreo. Dog, I got to wear these lines, El Yankovic. I tell a bitch I love her, and I don't even want the bitch. I ain't gon' cap, I'm just bored, ain't it obvious? Baby, I just want the head to be the sloppiest. Best I ever had, the best you ever did. If the pussy great, then I'ma give you a kiss. Especially if you the prettiest. A lot of these niggas raps are the shittiest. Is that basura? Watch out for the hooter. I will never stop drinking, so I don't get a cooler. I'm really in the milfs, I ain't in the cougars. Unless they fine like Nora, then I nothing to them. I'm a nasty motherfucker that is frustrating. It's hard to find a bitch with good sex and imagination. Baby, I just want the pussy, I ain't in the dating. Unless I tell you otherwise, baby, let's do anal. Hit it from all angles, do the truffle butter. I don't care how good it is, I will not cover. My 28s, I scuffed a mad than a motherfucker. And to make it worse, I just got him 2 months ago. I don't even want him anymore, I don't feel comfortable. Why these niggas sticking, they're untouchable. Yo, bitch, fuckable, I eat her like a Lunchable. Y'all mad King Quarter's real lovable? Everybody love me, and everybody hates me. I ain't Christian Raymond, this ain't a TV station. I treat this like a stand-up comedy. I clown all you niggas in the audience. I'm just trying to ball like a vato hit the lottery. So I can buy up a bunch of property. Then I flip it, always on my pivot. Like my big brother prophet haciendo movidas. Yo tengo las pilas puestas, nunca se me olvida. Mi jefe me enseñó lo más importante es familia. Con mi cuerno los protejo con mi vida hasta la muerte. El día que me muera con mis pistolas me entierren. También la mamalona pa' que nadie la maneje. Y chingue a su madre todos los oponentes. Y los contrarios, que ni son de barrios, no son de la calle y se creen muy malandros. La mafia represento, soy un vato respetado. Soy de ley y eres güey si te cruzas a este lado. Yo de morro quise ser sicario, pero ser patrón es chingón a lo macho. Cuida donde andes porque locos estos vatos de la mafia eterna. Yo te quemo con balazos. Good boys, the motherfucking mafia, nigga.
That was Chingon by King Quota, chosen by our special guest, Sombra. And speaking of Sombra, we're going to take a little break from the music and get back to chopping it up with him. We got to hear about his story. We got to hear about what's next for him when it comes to music, when it comes to hosting an event, just talking to this dope artist, Southwest artist. You know, every time I think of a Sombra song, the first thing that comes to mind is Southwest Eternal. You know, so it's a dope tag.
Southwest.
Yep.
Southwest.
Every time at an event, like that's always something that always I just can't, it automatically pops into my mind. So we're gonna keep talking to Sombra. So let's just talk about the person that a little bit about your personality. What it is that you like and stuff like that. So aside from being an artist and all that stuff, obviously I like getting into knowing just a little bit more. So what would you say, obviously being from Southwest, and it don't have to be Southwest, it could be wherever you want, bro, but what are some of your favorite spots to hang out in the hood or anywhere else?
Man. Pues right now, way I can't really hang out because I got a daughter. So, but before, cuando andaba de loco, way, my spots were Parian, Parian Car Wash, donde se juntaba toda la raza. At the races, at Jefferson.
Let's go.
Yeah, and Bosque. Bosque.
Let's go.
Man, shout out to all my boys in Bosque. You know what I mean? Got a gym. But even though he's not working right now, but still, fuck it. But yeah, those were my favorite spots right now. Back in the day. Now it's just my house.
Yeah. I think since 2020, that's been our go-to spot. It's just the house.
Right.
Let's go.
So, what would you say would be your dream vacation spot?
Oh man. Fuck.
I know you've traveled. You've gone to your roots where you came from. Being born in L.A. I know you've gone over there and revisited.
Yeah.
Where you grew up as a child before you got to before you moved to Detroit. So just any place that you can think of that's like, oh man, I would love to go there for just a vacation spot. Take the family with you.
Anywhere. Pues, like you said, bro, I was already in LA, bro. I went for a few weeks. I loved it. I don't got Cali money, to stay out there. So, but man, vacation wise, I mean, Mexico's cool, but something like maybe Dubai,
Dang, that's really he's trying to.
And
but that rich nigga shit.
No, but that would be something I would like to go. You know what I mean?
It's
if I have
we,
the money for it.
It's something we fantasize, Victor. It's not something we take literal.
Yeah, bro. Like
he said, "Oh, you got that kind of money."
Going to Dubai, way, pero así como vaquero, way. You know what I mean? Oh damn, who the fuck is this cowboy nigga? But something like to show, okay, I'm here. This is my dream. I might be broke for the rest of my life, but at least I came here dressed un vaquero. You know what I mean?
About to put on.
There you go. Yeah. So, what about you, Vic?
Yeah, boy.
Since you're, kind of.
Oh man, y'all gonna cut up on me now. All right, because I know how much you guys love my opinion when I start sharing. What's
as much as I enjoy listening to Donald Trump talk.
Oh, hey, I didn't say all that.
No. I'm just joking.
Whoa.
I'm just joking. I got love. I got love for you, Vic.
Damn, Republican.
Conservative. Anyway. What's it? I guess I'd like to go where my family's from in Mexico, Zimapan and Hidalgo. So, I've never been there, but my family from there always comes here to visit me. So I just feel like I owe it to them to go at least once. And it looks really beautiful over there.
Nice.
But yeah.
Do it. Just do it.
I don't got Mexican money.
Wow. What are you trying to say?
Ooh. Go shoot a video over there. Ooh. That'd be dope. Go shoot a video over there,
Man,
bro.
Where you got this guy from, bro?
Speaking of videos, when it comes to your music videos, is it like something that you just plan out? Is it something you kind of have to sit down and write about it? But tell me some of the locations you've chosen for like this last one. What was the idea behind, some of the you have a lot of great bangers out there when it comes to music videos, but just tell me a little bit about how, those come into ideas.
Like for example, bro, this last one that we shot, what was it? Confession. My bad. I was kind of confused. Confession with Pablo Pleasure. What up, Pablo? It was something like the song has nothing to do with what we're doing in the video, but I just wanted to do ever since the beginning of this year. I'm like, I want to do something a little bit better. We're just not always shooting music videos, standing in places. Why not make a little movie, man? Something cool so people could keep watching. And that's what happened with this last song. It's we're all dressed like we're purging, but the song has nothing to do with the purge. But it's just the vibe that the beat gave me ever since I heard it. I'm like, oh, this is something like maybe not scary, but maybe, purgy. Like people just going, like, yeah. And we even have a little psycho part in the music video that you guys got to see. Like, a lot of haters got to talk, right? They could still hit on, oh, what's the point of this whole video if it doesn't have nothing to do with the song? But you can make everybody happy.
That's right.
So for me, I just want to do like little mini movies now with the music.
And I've seen that, in almost every music video that you put out there, there's always a story behind it. So
I would like every song would be a story, but we can't do that, you know. So
yeah, I mean, I could just imagine for Paul Heyman actually having Paul Heyman in person. That would have been man.
He will charge me though.
Yeah.
I'm about to be like, hey, I'm a Paul Heyman guy. No.
I'm the Paul Heyman guy.
Right.
So, any shout outs that you want to give out? Any shout outs? We have Jimmy who's out here on YouTube. He says, "Oh, we're just boys. I need new brothers." So, man,
damn, the guy that said
Shout
amigo to me one time.
My brother Jimmy. Shout
Crazy.
out my brother Jimmy, man. I love you, Jimmy.
And he's also talking smack. He thinks Victorino is Donald Trump's nephew.
Oh,
that I believe.
Damn.
Oh, so
That I
guy
believe.
what would you say yesterday? Or what was it last week? You said something about.
I said I
But
voted
anyway.
for Donald Trump just to stir up some shit. I'm not even registered to vote, so jokes on all y'all.
Get out of here.
But
Are you even American?
ooh,
Damn.
We're-
This is
all right,
racist.
we're gonna keep it going. Any shout outs you want to give out, Sombra?
Any shout outs, way?
Anybody you can think of.
A big shout out to everybody that's been supporting me, bro. I seen as an artist, I grew a lot, and I'm not cocky at all. I finally feel confident of what I'm dropping.
Absolutely.
A big shout out to one of my brothers that's in this building. He's the reason why I started rapping to begin with. I had a lot of rappers that inspired me, but shout out to Rocky Road, because it was him, that first guy that ever heard rap in front of me. I'm like, dog, and he's, he always been my best friend, so I'm like, damn, bro, this guy's doing it, fuck it. I'll just fuck around with him and let's do it. But he always had more talent, so he's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Everything, the reason why I'm here is because I heard him rap, so thank you, Rocky, thank you for.
It's just wonderful seeing like where you've gone to. Like it's just amazing, I'm more like now I'm not focused on music, but just hearing that is just amazing. So shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate it.
De nada, bro. Z también. We all started almost in the same era too, bro. Same year almost. So
Yeah.
me and Z also grew a lot in this game, bro. And then I started meeting homeboys, and then became brothers. King Corda, Gutter Jim, Pablo Pleasure, Young Prophet. They all helped me to become better in this rap shit. It's not competition. I never saw this shit as a competition. That's why I don't do a lot of songs with a lot of rappers, because motherfuckers will take it more like, oh, I'm just trying to kill them in the song. You feel me? But for me, it's just I do it out of love. But I get that vibe sometimes from people. Like, oh, I'm just trying to show you, show off on your beat. I'm gonna kill you on your shit. So I'm not with competition. That's why I only do songs with my brothers, like that, because I know like there's no competition here, bro. if one wins, we all win. You
Yep.
feel me?
There's no beef.
So, yeah, there's no beef, even though the song is called Beef. That was Z's idea. But
No, you wrote the hook. I just sang it.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's been supporting me, bro. You know, family that support me, the family that don't. You know, it's cool. You know, shout out to everybody, and thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely,
for real, man. Without you guys, man.
We love you, bro. We would always love to have you on.
Yeah, we gonna smoke a lot of blunts after this shit. Cause
You already know.
So we got a lot of song requests coming in, but we're gonna keep it going with some more music before we end it off with Sombra for tonight. Next up, we got the Gutter Boys, and this is Other Side.
I had a couple boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide. I had a couple boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide.
Had some boys switch up, but they ain't changed me. They was day ones. That's when strange G niggas sold me out. That's what phased me, now I'm riding with a mask like I'm crazy. Always gotta keep a tool in case I see him. I tell you right now, shit, I wouldn't want beam. I just dropped 30 shots in that nigga fucking beamer. Kidnapped his baby mama, then I blew it with my Nina. Niggas know the rules that come with the shit. If you switch up, they pop you and your bitch. Can't leave a witness, everybody get hit. So don't act surprised when the block get ripped. Playing in the murder man, shit's a dirty game. You get your wings split if you wear the right frames. Better keep a stick, cause we stay blowing things. And when I die, pussy, the world go know my name.
I had a couple boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide. I had a couple boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide.
I ain't even mad that niggas changed on me. I'm just mad that niggas lied up all hating on me. Kept it real, always had a little change on me. Ain't shit new, I'm still riding with that thing on me. Shit real in these streets, but they don't understand. You can get your life took for a couple bands. I ain't a bitch, I never bow down to another man. I can get you gone and I won't even spend a rubber band. Too many haters, too many fakers. Jealous motherfuckers that'll take you for your paper. When you down, ain't nobody wanna save you. But when you up and you got money, they gon' take it. Fuck that, I peep the snake, so I burn them. Now I gotta watch my back, keep a hold of this burner. I ain't tripping, you can still catch me up on burner. But best believe that I'm plotting on your murder.
Boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide. I had a couple boys that was down the ride, but they was playing for the other side. I used to call them up when it was time to slide, but now I'm plotting on their homicide.
We're going to keep it going. Next up, we got Oxys with Pati.
Bebé, me tienes loco por probar. Lejos de aquí yo te voy a llevar, yeah. Olvida todo lo que vayan a hablar. La gente siempre van a comentar, yeah. Pero eso no te debe de parar. Bebé, tan solo déjate llevar. Oh yeah, yeah. Y ya tú lo verás, que baby no soy como los demás. Tan solo dime si tú eres capaz de dejar todo atrás. No sé, bebé, tú eres la que sabrás. Si olvidar el pasado tú podrás. Es que baby quiero hacerte sentir como nunca te han hecho sentir. Yo sé que te hicieron daño, baby. Conmigo no te vas a arrepentir. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. No importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Bebé, tú eres mía y eso ya lo sabes. pégate a mi piel que ya tú me tienes grave. De tu corazón yo quiero tener la llave. Entrégate, baby, antes que el mundo se acabe. Tú sabes que yo nací para ti y yo sé que tú naciste para mí. Si me sigues yo te voy a seguir y tu fantasía voy a cumplir. Yeah, que te tengo ganas desde hace meses. Ven, pégate a mi piel que quiero que me beses. Que te arrodilles pero no es pa' que tú reces. Quitándote la ropa yo sé que te enloquece. Quiero meterte como Cristiano mete un gol. Chingándote en mi cama haciendo el amor. Pa' fumar, baby, yo tengo cada sabor. Y pa'l bobo que te ronque yo tengo un tambor. Me voy hoy, no importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Yeah. Me voy hoy, no importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Apocalipsis, dímelo magic. Dímelo magic. Yeah, 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 yeah. Apocalipsis, el de la letra.
We're going to keep it going with some more music. Next up, we got our very own SwZee featuring King Koda with Yamame.
Llámame cuando quieras, mami, estoy aquí esperándote. Y vengo a tu lado, mami, llámame. Y será tu solado, mami, háblame. Y vengo con balazos, llámame. Cuando quieras, mami, estoy aquí esperándote. Y vengo a tu lado, mami, llámame. Y será tu solado, mami, háblame. Y vengo con balazos, llámame. Y vengo a tu lado a pensar llover. Eres una hermosa, escúchame. No juegues con pelados que no tratan bien. No más háblame.
Z, call me over to Crack Max, get her ass smashed in my snapback. Fast cash with no cash app, with no cap rap on Snapchat. Baby girl, that ass fat. Drop it low, then snap back. You a pro girl, just clap back. You can call me over to tap that.
Llámame cuando quieras, mami, estoy aquí esperándote. Y vengo a tu lado, mami, llámame. Y será tu solado, mami, háblame. Y vengo con balazos, llámame. Cuando quieras, mami, estoy aquí esperándote. Y vengo a tu lado, mami, llámame. Y será tu solado, mami, háblame. Y vengo con balazos.
Háblame, yo solo quiero que tú me la mames. Olvida de tu novio, él no va a saber. Si quieres ven conmigo al amanecer. Te quiero coger. Ya después te regreso, no me des ni un beso. Sé por mi dinero a ti te intereso. Pero no hay pedo, yo quiero tu cuerpo. No te enamores, es solo sexo. Paseate un poco, tú me vuelves loco. Con ese río que tienes me ahogo. Poder ser Sancho, pero no el novio. Aunque sea un hombre de negocio. Give me a call, throw me that jaws. I'm drunk in that pussy, here go my balls. Knocking out walls, bitch, I'm a dog. Fuck you thought, I'ma go raw. Baby, I'm nasty, you can be classy. As long as you let me nut on your ass. Just keep this a secret that we be freaking. You got your man that don't know we be creeping.
Llámame cuando quieras, mami, estoy aquí esperándote.
That was SwZee and King Coda with Yama, man. Right now we're going to take a little break. Before we end it for the night, we're going to be talking about a segment that we like to call What's the Hype? Usually we talk about something that's been keeping us hype, something that we're looking forward to. And we're going to go around the table and talk about what's been keeping us hype. Now, for me, I know you're on board with me, Victorino, but tomorrow, besides your show, they're going to have the tree lighting at Campus Marshes.
I was gonna take a lovely date there to go see it, but instead I got offered to go do a show. So now it's about me. So I'm just
Damn.
But
guy's put a wing on that thing.
Ooh. So I'm looking forward to the holiday season. That's for sure. Like after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, and I know I've been celebrating Christmas since November 1st.
We forgot to bring our hat. We're coming next week. We're bringing Santa hats.
Yeah. Next week.
Whole squad wearing Santa hats.
Let's go.
And ski masks.
Right, it's Thanksgiving.
Ski mask. I'm gonna have my ski mask on with my gold teeth.
It is Thanksgiving, but for me, Christmas started on November 1st.
Yep.
So
okay.
Christmas season. Just like people, as soon as summer's over, September 1st, everybody starts decorating for Halloween. And, like, they're all looking forward to Halloween. That's how I feel November 1st. As soon as Halloween is over, it's Christmas season. So that's what I'm looking forward. The tree lighting at Campus Marshes and just Christmas dates with my girlfriend because I'm looking forward to it for sure. So what about you, Z? What are you looking forward to, bro?
I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving dinner. This is going to be our second year, me and my wife cooking together.
Damn,
for
congrats.
And have some?
Yeah, I already told you guys. All of you guys.
Oh man, that's love.
I swear.
You didn't get the invite till now.
no, but yeah, this year, last year we only did turkey. This year we're gonna do turkey and ham.
Ooh.
So stuffing, cheesy potatoes, baked macaroni. We're doing. No, unfortunately not tamales.
Oh, Mexican.
No.
Wow.
Says a guy.
Here
No,
come
well, the thing
raisins.
is-
What did he
The
say
thing is-
earlier? He don't eat no pozole, no menudo.
No,
none
but
of that.
but the thing about that is
hell no.
This guy,
the
man,
only thing
don't-
about
you
that
can't
is,
be
bro.
throwing that.
The only thing about that is, bro, is that it's just me and my wife. Usually, like when the tamales come in, is like when we all do a family get together with my mom and all that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
my mom
yeah.
usually cooks them, and then we do the turkey and ham, and then my sisters bring their sides. But green bean casserole, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it.
Yes.
I'm good on that.
And the stuffing and the turkey and that's what I'm looking forward to. And it's gonna be our second year cooking together here at the house, so I'm
Nice.
excited for it. You know.
Nice. What about you, Vic?
Oh man, you already know, man. You already know. If for those who are my friend on Facebook, see what I'm excited about. I'm excited for that Spider-Man No Way Home, boy.
Yes.
I'm about to pull up to the theater in costume and watch it back to. I'm gonna see it twice. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it twice and then freaking.
Tickets go on sale November 29th, so I'm going to be getting my tickets.
I'm gonna be the
then.
first one.
Yes.
It's gonna be expensive though.
This guy's gonna go see it once as a normal person, and then he's gonna go see it again in costume.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go in his miles.
See it every time in costume, bro. You gotta. They might kick me out. They're gonna be like, "Sir, oh, you can't have the mask on. You're not even in the movie."
Ooh.
Damn.
December 17th can't get here soon enough.
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell
bro,
you.
we're in a pandemic. I mean, the mask makes sense.
I know the mask would make sense.
Exactly.
You know how some people are? They're like, "We gotta see your face. You look suspicious."
Oh, man.
Ooh,
Ooh,
damn.
man, you gotta get his band, bro.
This guy's gonna be doing backflips off the wall, doing signing autographs. You're gonna be like, "Sir, you gotta leave."
I
He
mean,
sounds
it's-
like a Democrat.
It's his
Ooh.
Facebook. It's
What
his Facebook profile picture for Pete's sake. So I mean,
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, he's
No pun intended.
no pun intended. Hey,
Peter Parker.
Ooh, I see what you did
hey.
there.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
What
What
about-
are you excited for, Manny?
Yeah, what are you excited for, Manny?
I'd have to say, what is it? Season 2 of
Squid Games.
yes.
Yes.
Season 2
Ooh.
of Squid Games. I'd have to say, I'm not gonna lie, the ending to the first one was really good to me. I like the way they did it.
Mhm.
It was very clever, and what I appreciate is my man's kept his word to all the promises that he kept. He gave
Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to finish it.
No
I didn't get a chan-
spoilers.
I didn't get a chance to finish it, bro.
No spoilers.
I'm halfway
Pero.
through. My wife finished the first season already, and she's like, "You gotta see it." But yeah,
My man's is a very outstanding man, let's just say.
Yeah.
He really shows his character in that
Yeah.
series. And
For sure.
Very good actor. I like that. I like the series. I like the whole thing. I'm very excited for number 2. Hopefully, you hurry up and catch up so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? But
I just rewatched the last episode yesterday. It was dope.
I'm excited for it. It's very intriguing.
And I was
very
like,
interesting.
I was like, at first I was like, oh, this is gonna, like how you said with the dubs and all that.
Yeah.
And I actually watched it in the Korean, and
Yes.
I watched it like that, and I enjoyed it better that way because I try to watch it in the English dub.
Yeah,
and it's
it
like,
just doesn't. No.
But
Overdubs then?
yeah, the subs overdubs definitely.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed it that way better.
You sound like a true anime fan.
No, honestly, like it just felt weird, like when you watch those old Godzilla movies and they're just like they're talking and they're just.
Yeah.
I like that though. That's what makes it. It's pretty dope.
That's like Money Heist. You guys ever seen Money Heist?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but they speak Spanish and
Yeah.
they dub it in English, and it sounds so much better in Spanish.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of it being shot in another country or
True.
people of other ethnicity.
True. But the Narcos, Mira Narcos.
Yeah.
Narcos is like predominantly all in Spanish, but you can actually understand it, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because we speak Spanish.
Probably, yeah. What about you, Sombra? What are you looking forward to?
Damn, man. Probably Thanksgiving too, just because I think I'm going to go in there really high and I'm going to eat a lot of food. For my, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but one thing I'm probably excited for is my daughter's quinces. So I'm gonna, yeah, that's gonna be a big ass party.
That's
my first daughter's will be June 16, 2046.
Dang. You guys got some ways, but
yeah, but I want to invite everybody that's listening.
Bro, hey, mine's not too far, man. I have a 10-year-old.
I bet.
5 years from now.
I have a 10-year-old, so.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Hey,
wow.
That is insane, bro.
I have a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, David's 7, and then 5, 3, and 2.
My nigga had a lot of sex.
I only got one. My son just turned 4.
No,
man.
man.
A son?
Yeah, man, he's got a
And
son.
he looks just like him, bro. He looks
My
like
little mini-me.
Yeah, exactly. Swear.
Man, I gotta see this.
So,
Hey, ladies, hit up my nigga Manny. He's single.
No,
He's good with kids.
It's like it's like the same pitch that he does for everybody. He does the same thing for Pablo, bro.
Yeah.
so we're all looking forward to Christmas, Thanksgiving, new Spider-Man, and Sombra's daughter's quinceañera in 2046.
46. Pull up.
We'll be patiently waiting for that day. So
I hope I make it there, man.
yes. So
you guys, hopefully you guys do. You guys will be performing.
Hope I'm not dead.
Damn.
I'm just saying that.
Damn.
So that's the hype. That's what's been keeping us hyped, and we're gonna keep it going before we end it for tonight. Next up, we got some song requests. Shout out to Jimmy for sending all these requests. First up, we got SwZee featuring the Gutter Boys. This is No Clout. Doo-doo-doo.
Well, stop playing with these niggas.
This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about. This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about. No doubt, I don't do it for the clout. Got a couple goons with me that be known to act out. Got your crew running when I pull the max out. I'm a Southwest nigga that's just trying to cash out. Pass out when a nigga hashed out. Got some weapons that'll make all you pussy niggas back out. Lash out on these niggas chasing mad clout. They know what's coming when the nigga pull the strap out. They act out and these niggas getting scratched out. Blacked out and the guns getting flashed out. You ain't fucking with a nigga that be whacked out. Potent marijuana that'll make your ass tap out. The gun's drawn, so I'm paying up your crew. Banana clips, monkey see, monkey do. I'm staying high when a nigga in commute. Pull the safety off the guns when we get in a dispute. This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about. This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about.
I don't do no shit for clout. Fuck your bitch when she come over, then I kick her ass out. Money is the more, so I'm staying on that route. Try to play me like a hoe,
no cap. Fucking with the mob, get your pussy ass whack. Not looking for some clout, I can show you where it at. Put your ass on the TV interfering with the back. CES, we don't need to do shit for the clout. Y'all know about us, cause y'all boys ran them out. Y'all rap about guns, go ahead, bring them out. Me and the gang gon' shoot, nigga, that's no doubt. Hey, getting money is a motherfucking habit. The way these bullets hit, you think it's fully automatic. Flex for these hoes, shit can get problematic. Leave you slumped on the street, somebody call paramedics. Hey, exit 45 is where I be stepping. Talking records will get you dissected. Just a tourist bitch, not a Smith & Wesson. If you really know me, then you know what I'm rapping.
This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about. This every day, I don't do it for no clout. Hungry niggas craving money in my crowd. Carry weapons that'll put you in the ground. This is everyday niggas, so you know what I'm about.
That was No Clout by SwZee featuring the Gutter Boys. Next up, we got our special guest. This is Bucanas by Sombra.
Stop playing with these niggas.
Eternal.
Trago botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana. Traigo botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana. No quiero la fama, no más la lana. You buy views, me dijo tu hermana. You can't be me, te está saliendo canas. I be chillin', man, drinking una caguama. Tú me vistes hace unas semanas. Te tiré el barrio y tú no hiciste nada. Tenías miedo, lo miré en tu mirada. A mí me gustan las mujeres casadas. Soy mexicano que le gustan los corridos. Muchos me quieren tumbar, pero aquí sigo. Como profe sofocado en lo mío. Ustedes no ganan porque son muy creídos. Hay muchos datos que ya han caído. Si no conocen, no abren de lo que pido. En mi vida soy el único que decido. Hablan mucho, pero no saben que he vivido. Trago botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana. Trago botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana. No viro mis raíces, soy vaquero. No soy como otros, no presumo de dinero. Tengo amigos que te mandan derecho hacia el cielo. Vatos de calle como Eri, somos unos guerreros. Que toquen esa canción, Neves de enero. Rezo a mis ajuditas, es siempre lo primero. Para que cuide a la gente que yo más quiero. No te olvides, culero, yo soy el mero mero. Trago botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana. Traigo botas y tejanas como ranas. Saben dónde vivo si me traen ganas. No te confío si tú te llamas Ana. Fuck that Henny si me traen una bucana.
That was Bucanas by Sombra, and we're going to keep it going before we end it for tonight. Next up, we got SwZee, King Coda, and G-Thane, baby. This is Malo.
Futile. A-G.
Soy un malo, nunca voy a hacer caso de los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos. Soy un malo, nunca voy a hacer caso de los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos. Soy el vato que nunca se ha rajado de putazos. Me junto con los cholos de mi barrio.
más fiel compañero, que nunca se aparte de mi lado si no quiero. Yo cuido bien mucho este pedazo de fierro y cuando yo me muera me lo llevo en mi entierro. Siempre en las mismas con las plebitas, dicen que te aman pero luego te hechizan. El puro dinero es lo que me excita. Chinga tu madre si eres racista.
Soy un malo, nunca voy a hacer caso a los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos. Soy un malo, nunca voy a hacer caso a los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos.
Mi padre me enseñó, respeto a quien respete, las cosas de la vida, las que a quien se lo merece. No importa tengas dinero o no tenga un centavo, haz lo que tengas que hacer. Un clavo saca otro clavo, solo familia a mi lado. No creo mucho en amigos, primero te dan la espalda y luego se hacen enemigos. A nada le he temido y Dios es mi testigo. Me acuerdo no tenía nada, este mundo es bien frío. Esperanza, le recé a mi Dios por otra chanza. El 40 de mi cinto si te pasa. 30 balas en tu panza, yo soy raza. No hay chanza porque yo soy malo.
Nunca voy a hacer caso a los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos. Soy un malo. Nunca voy a hacer caso a los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos. Soy un malo. Nunca voy a hacer caso a los balazos, con las drogas y pedazos.
This is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. That was Malo by SwZee, King Coda, and G-Thang Baby. And again, we just want to thank Sombra for coming to Metronome Studios to 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio just to chop it up with us, have a good time, laugh, and just you see the little setup we got going on. And just thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for just sharing a little bit of your story, sharing some of the places that you used to love to hang out and all that stuff. So it was a fun time just chopping it up with you, bro. It's been a while since we actually sat down and just had a dope conversation. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. And anything that last things that you want to say before we end it for tonight?
Man. Nah, I couldn't think of no, I don't think so. Wait, ando bien marihuano, pero no, once again, thank you guys for having me. You guys, without you guys, we wouldn't be really artists, feel me? So you're helping us out, bro. This is really, ¿cómo se dice en español, güey? Because I don't know in English. Es muy, que viene del corazón, güey, Yeah, like you guys, not fucking getting paid $500 each, you know what I mean, for this, but he's gonna get to that. So
this is just straight out of love.
So you guys are doing it, and I know you guys about to blow the fuck up. Feel me?
Hopefully that's the goal.
That's the goal.
So with that, that you're mentioning. With that being said, earlier Victor kind of touched on the basis of like, oh, what is one goal that you're looking for, and that's I love what you said. Maybe to sell out a certain event location. You thought Terraza. We thought a little bit more. Maybe Little Caesars Arena, Ford Field, and stuff like that. But all of us here agree, and we have to admit all the work that you've been putting in, bro. Everything that you've been doing, when it comes to music videos, just showing love to different artists, putting out all these events. Everyone here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio would love to announce that you are the artist of the week.
Thank you. I appreciate
for all that hard work that you put in. It is just amazing. You deserve it. So shout out to Sombra, who is artist of the week this week. And like always, I am your host, RockyRoad313, alongside my co-host, DJ SwZee, a.k.a. Temple Beats the Mastermind. And we have our creative director, Manny Banks.
Yo.
Audio technician, Victorino.
The pimp.
And
hey, relax on that, okay?
And this is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. You can catch us every Wednesday at 5 p.m., every Thursday at 6 p.m. And like always, follow us, like us on all social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. And we're also on YouTube and on Twitch. So make sure to follow us, like us, and just continue to show love. Thank you once again to Sombra for stopping by here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, live from Metronome Studios. and he is Artist of the Week. And we're going to end it tonight with one of his songs, a throwback, since it is Throwback Thursday. This is Sombra featuring Versace Flex and Pablo Pleasure with I'm That One. Have a good one.
Yo, Flex, pásame la marihuana. Vos sabes que también me pasa una caguama. Conozco una morra que le dice la Tatiana. Le gusta la peda y no para hasta la mañana. Esos otros vatos no le echan muchas ganas. Si siguen con todo su pedo, así nunca ganan. A muchos de ustedes yo se les saco las canas. No les pasen respeto a mi raza mexicana. Ando en la troca pero no ando con narcos. Lo malo que dice de mí, todo es falso. Quiero una vida mejor, solo soy un vato. Quisiera ayudar a mi barrio como un capo. Mis sueños, mi meta, la gente lo ve muy largo. Ponen atención porque si subo ya no bajo. Nadie de ustedes mitigar este pinche cargo. Quiero este queso como Joaquín el Chapo.
Niggas talking crazy on me. Think I got problems. I'ma keep that thing on me so I can solve them. 'Cause ooh, I'm that nigga in my hood.
People shady, swear they vibes be all wavy. They just pillow talk and never look my way crazy. I don't need no pistols, I ain't packing no 380s. Southwest my hood with San Ignacio who raised me. Magic with the bricks, I'm #1 like McGrady. White bitch named Tracy, she roll up my 80s. Tattoos look nice, but look better with an AP. Take trips to AZ, free that boy JC. I get money, bitch, what you think I flex for? Pay all my bills, but pay no mind to my ex-hoes. Life simple, couple Hondas and some retros. Stacking hella pros and taking trips out to the West Coast. From Detroit, but we smoking on that Cali shit. If it ain't OG or no cookie, I ain't having it. If you rolling up in that wood, do not pass me it. 'Cause I ain't smoking on no regulars or no nasty shit.
Niggas talking crazy on me. Think I got problems. I'ma keep that thing on me so I can solve them. 'Cause ooh, I'm that nigga in my hood. These niggas ain't wish they could. I wish a nigga would.
So one last announcement before we end it tonight, since I totally lost track of announcing this. But make sure to come through tomorrow, November 19th, from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Fantasma Market and Cafe. That is the DHDC. It's going to be Indigenous Heritage Day because our very own audio technician, Victorino, will be in the house performing. So make sure to come through tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Fantasma Market and Cafe. That is 1211 Trumbull in Detroit. So we're going to have some dope food, some dope art, and some dope performances. So
free alcohol for anyone that's interested.
He's about to fuck it up.
And
if it's not free,
and free entrance.
Vic's gonna pay for it.
Pull up with the hose.
Hey, that's what Conejo said. I'm just going off of what he said.
So
somebody paying for it if it's not free.
So shout out to everybody that's putting this event possible, and make sure to come through tomorrow to as you see Victorino performing. So this is 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. Have a good night. Pull up with the hose.